All right. I think
Anyway,
we have a game to play as well. And
sorry to hijack your stream telling about
no,
my
oh
my
no,
fun
please.
journey.
It's a lot of fun to hear people play other games, especially like either when you have like a role where like what you just described, or first time gaming or whatever. Please share. Like this is a hobby
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
sharing. So
It's super fun. It was a great time. I rolled some really bad rolls. Like I rolled like 5 3s. Like it was so bad.
Oh, so
But those are
you
interesting,
pulled into
right? Like
Barland.
yeah, I pulled into Barlin for sure, for sure, for sure. How do you like
Straight
that, Barlin?
threes.
It's called
Straight
pulling into
threes.
Barlin. Threes make
If
it
this was
interesting, right?
a golf game, y'all would be talking differently. I tell
Y'all
you
would
what.
be
I tell you what.
I bet Nabarlin does play golf.
No, he plays cricket.
In
He plays
in
cricket or something
like
royal.
a yeah, he plays something like mini golf or something. In
His
like one of
real
those
his
hats that has a propeller on
his real
it.
golf is a little bit too complicated.
He's like, "I prefer mini golf. I like the colorful tracks."
Oh my god,
That's really funny.
that's
Alright,
horrible.
well, should we get into it? What were we even doing? I don't remember.
couldn't
Well,
help
I don't
you
myself.
remember.
Quickly added a
Nabarlin, hit
quotes
us with
channel
a
because we need a quotes channel. So
well
what's
the
the
first one in,
what's the first quote?
you just made it.
I just did it?
Yeah,
Where's the quotes channel?
it's right above game time.
Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. I'm gonna follow this. How do I follow this? Doing an a Barlin.
That needs to be in there. Doing in a
Pulling on a
Barlin.
Barlin. Yeah, for
Lots of
sure, for
rolls.
sure. Adding that to my channel list. That's adorable.
wait. I don't see it.
Very
Yeah,
Yeah,
funny.
you
Very
have to
funny.
add it in Discord
You have to
explicitly.
add it, yeah.
it's one of those things that like your community Discord stay. It's that new feature that you can't remove unless you
Oh
like
god.
turn off the community Discord thing.
All right.
We
Let's see
added a
what
new
other
feature
quotes we
that's
can
really
come up
weird.
with.
Yeah, and we force it on everyone. That's great. So last week, what happened?
Well, we made it. We woke up from our long rest. We were all feeling energized and jazzed up from it, I do believe.
Except
Almost.
for Mr. Nespip,
Yep.
Well, he was
who did
still.
not take
There
a
was
long
certain.
rest.
There was a certain level of jazzed up. Like we're up the next level of jazziness, like the kind of thing.
Yes, we did
Yeah.
level up. Ha 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 ha
Yes.
ha.
Uh, we had a brilliant plan to try and um, hide that the tower was, I guess, empty and vacant. And we
And then it
were
immediately got thrown out the window.
immediately got thrown out the window when the Queen of Thieves showed up with a very
Like a whole posse. She had a bunch of people.
yeah, she had a whole crew there and a very well mannered brother who shampoos excessively, it seems.
As the best, the flyest hair in Drakkenheim.
We learned a few things that she is claiming that he's there and they didn't want to bring him in the dangerous city, whatever that means. Okay, yeah, right. We also learned that Elodie, she wants Elodie for something. Our suspicion is
She totally
uh,
changed her manner
her
towards me.
tune.
She was really mean to me at first, and now she's like, I want to be your best friend.
You need to
So,
come visit me in my lair where you
yeah, you
can't
need to
leave.
come here, and I need to talk to you, and
We're
I need to be
besties
your
now. We're
brother,
besties now, right?
and we're besties. BFFs forever.
So,
Yep, me
of
and the
course, the
queen.
suspicion might be that she's royalty or who knows. But that's the strongest.
Somehow related to the
Yeah,
queen, something's happening there. Yeah.
yeah, that's the strongest suspicion right now. Because if she brings her in, that's a whole other stuff. But we also found out that, of course, the brother was a major illusion, as was the queen. Although
The queen
I,
herself, yeah.
I would argue that she could also have just turned invisible. So, because
Yeah.
Felix did that too. So, why not? If you're
Mm-hmm.
the Queen of Thieves, that seems pretty simple enough. So, but if she did turn invisible, you know what that means? She
What?
also can't. She also can't be queen. because
Oh, because she's a magic user.
No, but she already
Yes.
she already admitted she doesn't want to be like a queen.
Yeah, she said she wants to be like a leader, but not the leader.
well, either way, she can't be queen if
She
she
keeps
is
saying
not
that
able.
she's for the people of Drakkenheim. So
Yeah, she was.
apparently that would lean towards like a some kind of elected council maybe, but she hasn't
I got the,
said that in so many words yet.
I got the sense it was a communist dictatorship is what she was leaning towards. Is what the sense I
Yeah,
got.
probably.
Not necessarily a loose democratic republic kind of thing. Um, or maybe a democratic republic in North Korea sense, but not uh, not a real one.
Yeah.
But
She definitely wants to be the one pulling the strings for sure.
yeah,
I feel like it
so
would be a figurehead situation, but yeah.
we did make a tenuous agreement that we will negotiate, I guess, a mutual shared control or usage. I think more how I got was she was looking to like basically license it from us, and then in
She
exchange
wanted to
for
build a base there for sure. She wanted to
yeah,
station people there.
with Elodie's brother being the payment for the use of it, and DeBarlin, with his expert diplomacy and negotiation skills, made a fair assessment that if she meant to honor that and not take it from us, then we will meet in person with her brother there and we will shake hands and everybody can be happy and it'll be great. Little did she know that Nebralin's full of shit. So,
We
uh,
have we have no intention of meeting her, at least not without, some more tricks up our sleeves. Is
yes,
what I got from that.
it wasn't quite full of shit, but that was definitely just to buy time. But she
Yeah,
went
yeah,
off
for sure, for
and
sure.
uh, Blondie ate the harpy um, because I had done it without knowing that they were going to be there, but I'm just assuming after they left that she harped down the harpy. So there we go.
Sure.
Mhm.
Also got the javelin, which I think we talked it over, and I guess number one was the only one that it made sense considering Nespip's got a -1 to strength. So uh,
Poor Nespip.
so Marlon does
He's
have
a
a
great guy.
We'll just write that off on the fact that he's way too small for such a big whip.
yeah yeah.
It's bigger than him. Oh, it's
Yeah.
taller than him.
Made our way to
And
the
then
Queen's
yeah, we went towards the Queen's Garden, the Queen's Park
where
Garden.
And while we're in the
we were
labyrinth,
going there, Nabarlin did, using his expert ranger skills, identified false lilies. So he knows
Yep.
that there's false lilies there, and and he knows what they look like. So he can identify which one's definitely not a lily, but they're false
Okay.
lily. And
Um, and some
Elodie,
of us got contaminated. I think was I the only
oh
one that
yeah,
got contaminated, or was it someone else too?
If memory
I have
serves, there were two people.
I have one level of
yeah, those Nespit were you
contamination.
contaminated?
I not sure. I don't think so.
wasn't it Blondie and
No, Blondie
Oh, it was-
saved.
yeah,
No, it was
Blondie
Blond.
saved. I remember that.
Yeah, Nabarlin and
Fizzle
Blondie saved.
definitely failed, but she
yeah,
just she's
Right,
not
she just
contaminated by the
poofed.
virtue
She
of
poofed.
being gone.
She's gone.
Maybe that's who it was. Maybe it was Fizzle and Elodie
Yep.
that didn't make it.
Yeah,
and
so far there's no mechanical effect for that, but I'm just
But-
assuming that he's rolling dice behind the screen, wanting to secretly kill me. It's fine.
I think
So-
you explained it though. Is it the second level is whenever it really
The
starts.
second
kicking off.
level,
Yeah, as a
off.
quick heads up on the contamination, like from a mechanical standpoint, it's kind of like exhaustion. Kind of, it's its own table, but it's kind of like exhaustion. Where first level exhaustion you feel, but like it's not that detrimental. But it gets like really bad after a couple more levels. With contamination, it has a bit more of an easy start, where the first level of contamination doesn't really do anything to you on the surface. As it gets worse, it gets bad.
Yeah. Did you know they changed exhaustion rules for the new rules?
Yeah, and I'm actually okay with them because they make so
-2
much
to all
more.
the saves, and it's -5 to your speed for the first level, or
Yeah, but it
-2
makes
to every D20 roll.
yeah, but it does make more sense than disadvantage. I'd have to say.
Yeah, I
Like a
guess.
-2 means like even if because the thing is when you're really good at something, you get a
You
-2. You're
still
still
should
pretty
be
good at
able
it.
to,
And
yeah.
that makes sense. Like if you're tired, but you're like a crack at like opening locks, you should still be a crack at opening locks instead of like, oh, I forgot how this works. Like, that doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. When
And
you're
it's a
that
lot more
lower level
linear.
though, and your
Yeah.
bonuses are not very good, it's like basically I was rolling because I accidentally kept me and my friend up for the whole night talking. So I made her and me go into the thing with one level of exhaustion. So we were just minusing two to everything. It was like I was just rolling die and just keeping the die number basically because
Yeah.
my adding was so low because it was like first level. But anyway.
Well, the final tidbit is Elodie doesn't know how to follow instructions and almost killed Blondie. So there we go.
And
I-
that is indeed where you
We were
left off
fighting some
because
gnomes.
you were fighting some beautiful garden gnomes that quite literally kicked.
Were they beautiful?
I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right?
Beauty's the
Um,
eye of the
Beholder?
beholder.
and speaking of beholders,
Huh?
roll for it.
Roll for initiative.
No,
The
please.
gnomes had a mom. A beholder mom.
No. You successfully murderized the garden gnomes over here.
Yep, that's the
Um,
word.
and you got your ass handed to yourself like a little bit, but you're still alive. You're still fine, and you have a choice to make. Do you turn back? Do you go on? Which way do you go?
I think we have to keep going, right, guys?
quick,
Like we haven't got these lilies yet.
quick request: can you import D&D Beyond so that it reflects the javelin?
Yes, I can. If it wants to import you, but usually, crossed fingers, it should.
Does anyone need a short rest in here? That's
There you
getting
go.
That's
another
better.
No, that's
another
not.
hour of
We're not
haze
doing. Yeah,
exposure.
we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
we
I,
shouldn't do that. I have enough
Blondie and
HP.
Barley,
I'm okay.
I know you are. We all know you are. You played in the snow the whole time.
And Barlin, you did get
Oh, I killed
some
some
damage.
things.
I imported you, but you're back to full health. How much damage did you take? Do you
I
remember?
took 20 points, but I horked down a bunch of berries. So
All right.
yeah,
Yeah, he took a kick to the knee.
yeah. So I had 30 berries when we walked in. I just cast good berry for 40 berries, and then me and Blondie both ate all of them.
Cool. So no more berries.
Yeah.
But at
No
least
more
you're back to full
Christ.
health.
Yeah,
Well,
wait,
we
did you
still have
cast
one
Goodberry
berry.
4 times?
We have one berry.
No, I cast the good berry 3 times last night, and then 1 time just
Ah.
now.
I see.
So
I
he
do
does.
have-
He
yeah.
spends all his spell points every time we rest, and yeah,
Mm.
it's not a bad idea. It's just that addiction is starting to take over, dude.
There'll
All
be
right.
more.
So should we keep going this way?
Yeah.
Well, what other way
Um,
could we go?
Well, we could cross in
I don't
through
know.
the.
We could go back and go a different direction.
There
Oh.
is an
Gnomes
option
weren't
to
very
go over the
nice.
grass and beyond the plants now that the garden gnomes
Yeah,
will
we
no
could go
no longer
this
objected.
this way. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we can
there
finally
might be
step
more.
on the grass. Elodie immediately steps on the grass.
I think as we discussed last
She jumps
last
back.
session, Atoli in his time in the academy would have spent time here,
Or at least
would know this.
overlooking the gardens.
Overlooking the guard. Well, it's right next to it, so the idea is that you on your breaks you could come to the gardens. I think that's
Yeah, but don't think it that was like you actually got let out from the tower per se.
Oh well,
But you could
put in
you
there.
could overlook the gardens. That's sure for
You could. The thing is, however, as you might remember, entering the gardens themselves are mostly covered by this thick haze,
Yeah.
which is obscuring your vision. While you're in it, you're actually okay-ish, up to 120 feet. But like from the tower, you will not be able to discern much from.
No, we're talking back
Right.
in time. We're talking before all the haze and stuff.
In the before times.
Oh,
That is 15
right, yeah,
years ago, so I don't know.
yeah.
That's why we're doing the rolling the survival checks to just keep going deeper
Yep, that
and,
makes
and
sense.
get it faster, right? So
Ah, whoops.
Yes.
Moved off the map.
Well, this is the direction we were setting off after you ace the survival check. So I vote we just keep moving forward.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
I would like one survival check of whomever wishes to roll.
Oh, totally.
16.
That is a 16.
You
Wow.
add a
Look.
lot to that, though.
I
That's
got
good.
+8 survival.
Let me grab all of the tokens.
So I'm like,
Also, don't
What?
step on the grass. I
Yeah,
doubt
don't.
these were the only gnomes in the entire garden.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no way these are the only ones.
Unless something yells out, "Don't step on the path," then get on the grass.
Don't step on anything.
Oh, shit. Hey, I mean, I'll be.
Cast
I'll.
fly.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah, we all
I'll
cast fly.
I'll just be flying as well. It's like whatever.
Everyone walks on their hands. Puzzles.
Ah.
You move on a little bit, and through the haze, you notice that the path curves off a little bit. But interestingly enough, right next to the path, you notice and you hear a bit of water.
Water,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, no, that does not look good in any kind of way.
Let me put you down over here in the corner. Looking at the pool that you move past, the pool itself looks strange. There
Yep.
is a purple hue coming off of the water, like almost like it's glowing, quite literally. You don't have to be an expert to know that this water is highly contaminated. The trees around the pool have already died, and they're just standing there, their husks being what they are. Inside the water, you notice that there are a couple of flowers. They look like lilies.
It looked.
Ooh.
But
we
didn't it?
Navarre,
established.
look at these
Wasn't
flowers.
wasn't there something about the real lily needed to be in running water?
It needed to be in water.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we've established that Nabrala knows what the false leaves look like, and so
Can hold up? Can
would
we
he be
not
able to?
get too close to the water right now before we
Fine.
determine any kind of
Yeah.
Odin
slithery
takes a step back.
slithery baddies is gonna
Are
drown
those the
you?
lilies? Are those actual lilies? Or are they not
You want to
actual
make like a
lilies?
nature check about it, maybe?
So
Or
I've
these
already done that.
are so before you do, these are a totally different breed of flower. The ones that you've seen in the garden, um, the pots basically that you just passed
Yeah.
by, they had this appearance of a lily, but they were earthbound. They were not waterbound. Because there's two varieties of lilies. The earthbound one, for 100% right now, those are the false ones. For the water one, this is an entirely different flower. Entirely. You can roll me a nature check to see what you can discern about this one.
Okay.
I'm not good
I
with
kind of want to
nature.
try a nature check too. Because I think I'm
Yeah.
okay at it.
Sure.
What's your nature?
+1.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
plus
but I
one
got a
too.
dirty 20. Dirty 20.
We'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
it. We'll take the dirty 20.
I'll take the dirty 20 because Nabarlin's confused.
Seven.
Yeah.
Marlon's like, I don't know. I know it's not the land one, but
I know what they aren't, but I don't know what they are.
Oh look, flowers
with
in
the-
the water.
So with the dirty 20,
Marlon, no.
you are looking for a blossoming lily in the water. So far, that checks out. If you take a moment looking at these flowers, they look strange. There is a large stem coming from the lily in the middle, and you see that there's some pollen on there. And if you take a couple of seconds looking at it, it looks like the stem itself just vibrates a little bit, shaking off some of the pollen.
Ooh.
And there's a bit of a cloud of pollen
Oh, that's weird.
around this flower. Whether
Nope.
that means that this is the contaminated lily that you need or another one entirely, you're not sure.
I'm
sounds
not
like a
sure the
trap.
20?
That
Fuck.
sounds.
You don't know, like you don't know which. You need to have a infused lily in the water.
It's really hoping
ticks
for a
all of
yes
those
or no on
boxes.
that one. Yeah.
That
Well, we should
sounds like
probably at
a.
least take one just in case.
Didn't we have a picture?
We did, but it's in pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in
Well,
Oh
pencil,
yeah,
but we
but
can
but
compare.
does the physicality match that?
It does.
All right, that's enough for me. I'm gonna get a stick.
who's got
I-
mage? Who's got mage hand?
I
There's
can
no-
try to get one from afar.
Yeah.
Okay, you have mage hand.
You try it.
Yeah, Nespert
I was
will
just gonna pull it.
cast Mage Hand, and you will notice he's not doing it with any tools.
Oh,
Um,
that's pip.
Nest
Ooh.
Pip. You
Getting
cannot be
better.
king now. You cannot be king now. You're magic.
I don't want to be king. And yeah, he will try to carefully take one of those lilies, presumably lilies, up. Okay.
You can.
Oh, I'm just on the outskirts. Yes.
As your mage hand lifts this lily up from the water, you can see a bit of pollen coming from
No.
this flower.
Not the
Anyone
pollen.
within this circle, I would like you to make
Oh, for
me
fuck's sake. Constitution?
no, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom.
Is
Oh,
it
that
magic?
was,
Uh no. No,
no.
this is something coming from a plant.
Oh, Elodie.
Oh, God.
22.
Oh, the
A
Barland.
2.
It didn't transfer, but it's a 17.
17. All right. So Elodie and the Barlin, you two actually failed this check.
How bad is it? Are we
You two
poisoned?
look at this flower as it's being lifted from the water. And you're
Oh, no.
starstruck almost by how beautiful this flower is.
So pretty.
You're basically charmed by this flower, and
Charmed?
you
It's a fucking flower.
you want to touch it.
Oh God.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna walk closer then.
So I will allow like the flower is like. Are you pulling it closer with your mage hand?
The moment I see something weird happening, if I notice it, I would drop it.
Okay. So it just hits the water
If
again.
you drop it, I'm gonna step into the pond.
I was about to say she's gonna step. You might want to lift
Yeah.
it out, like
I'm
up,
stepping into
like
that
lift,
fucking pond.
lift it up in the
Okay,
air.
then
I am
then I
so
will
dumb.
lift it out and keep it hovering above us, like around here, I guess.
I am quite dexterous, so I don't think I'm gonna slip, but I am stepping into the pond for sure.
All right.
Oh God.
While that
Elodie.
happens, the flower basically just floats in front of you, like towards where.
As
I
high
reach
as
my hand
possible.
towards it.
Sure.
No, yeah.
30 feet up the ground.
So Elodie, you turn around and you want to follow the flower, and as you take your feet out of the muck, basically, you set one foot back on the grass, and your other foot is kind of
Oh
Yeah,
no.
there it is.
it's kind of stuck.
What?
And as
Can I
you
make a
turn
strength
around,
check? Or
well, as you look around, like why your foot is stuck, you notice that the very muck around the water is starting to coalesce into this haze-bound creature. You have found some delirium sludge. Let's roll for
not
initiative.
delirium sludge.
For God's sakes!
Do
Why'd
we
you
have to
have?
roll for initiative? I'm sorry, guys. I can't help that I was
Oh.
charmed. Oh my god.
First the grass, now the sludge.
Oh, I rolled another 3. 6.
The curse continues.
That sounds about right.
21.
21 for you.
6 for me. Absolutely insane. Top tier physical comedy is about to happen. I'm
All
so
right.
glad that
Well, good news
we
is
get
we
to
don't have
stab
to
the
worry about you
trees.
being a royal anymore because you're about to drown.
I'm about to be dead. Oh yeah, I have a good amount of HP right now, so I think I'll be okay. But
For now.
this
Fritz,
thing is
you
definitely
can
gonna go
start.
before me.
What do you do?
So I realize there's something afoot here.
Oh yeah, this thing is like just
We're like
pops out of
a
the water.
foot that is stuck in mud.
You know what? Let's
Let's
just
save
take a
me.
step back for now and just go with a couple of Eldritch Blasts at that thing. I don't want to be anywhere near it. Oh, that's not very good. That's I'm sorry, 21 and 15 to hit.
Those hit.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry, it's taking a while. I need to get back into this.
No worries.
I don't like that the flowers have tokens now. That makes me nervous.
That's 13, 23, force damage plus 3 fire damage.
So
Whoa.
26 total. Those both hit completely. Yeah.
Okay, that's
A
it.
bit of slime just like flies off back into the pond.
Does it hit me?
Do you
Some
want
good
it
in my
to hit
hair.
you?
Starts burning it away. I have patches now.
That's turn.
Alrighty. Tony.
Yeah, he's gonna take a couple of steps back and be like, "God damn it, Elodie!" And
I'm sorry, I'm so stupid.
fire off 3 scorching rays as well towards the thing that's rising up of the muck.
Let's do it.
Nice.
1. Okay.
Oh, honey.
No.
Miss.
2. Oh my god, what is wrong?
Miss.
And a 5.
Are you
Come
doing it to
on.
Barlin?
Oh, there we
Okay.
go. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
hey.
gonna
better.
I'm gonna seeking
Okay.
spell one of them, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Reroll one of them.
As a matter of fact, hang on. I'll reroll 80-20. I just wanted to make sure if you can't reroll your entire spell. But
No, it's just one. That's why I only want to
Okay.
do one.
Sure,
We'll
sure.
just reroll one of them, and nope. Okay, cool. So
Like,
I'll just
it flies past you, like try to like influence it, and it actually like shoots right up into the air.
I'm
I feel like
I'm
it's
just
gonna hit
getting
me.
I'm just getting it out of the way, you know. I'm just getting it out of the way. So just 7 damage. Let's just go with that.
Noted.
He's gonna
Or-
stand
so
there
it
in
was
the back a
actually-
little bit and shake his hand like, "God damn, I'm
It was
rusty."
actually for Elodie, but you valiantly averted it.
I curved it. I curved it. Yeah.
That's
It
of
was
course.
excellent, expert maneuvers.
Mr. Nibalan.
Do I do a wisdom saving throw for this, or is I'm just charmed permanently now?
No, you saved it, so you're fine.
No, I got a. I thought you said I didn't.
Oh
Was
yeah,
it
you
8?
failed it, right?
You
In
failed
that
it
case,
as
you
well,
still
yeah.
want to move. You're effectively what's that called?
To
Hang on, forgot the word
I'm
for
asking-
that. Incapacitated, and you want to move closer to the flower.
do I? Is there? Can I try and snap out of it, or if it's just done?
So you need to move. You need to use your movement to get as close to the Eldritch Blossom as you can. It doesn't say anything about your actions.
Hold up. What
Okay,
did you
well,
just
Did
call
you say
it?
incapacitated?
Yeah.
Eldritch Blossom.
If I'm
He's got-
incapacitated, Blondie will attempt to grapple me and hold me still.
So if they actually impede your movement, you can make another check.
Okay.
Yeah. First time that happens, I can reveal that. Not until.
Okay.
I was about to
I
say,
wouldn't-
Nespec, kick him in the shin.
Oh, honey.
No.
No, but she is going to still try and grapple me though to keep me still.
Sure. That is an opposing strength check against yourself.
You and your dragon.
So-
Things are getting weird.
The 12.
Versus
It's a struggle cuddle.
struggle cuddle. Oh, shit. Roll a natural 20 against your dragon.
All right. here we
3,
go.
5, 7, 3,
Fucking
3. Okay, and the one time it
Fine.
matters. Here's a 20.
1,
So funny.
2, 3, 4.
Ah.
The one
There we
time
go.
it's actually
Can I use
Funny.
my my reaction to kick him in the shin?
Sure.
Just lightly.
try to trip him, do a trip attack.
So, It'd be a
Oh, God.
a 1 point of damage.
So if
Wouldn't-
you do that, actually, you'll move up to here. And as you get kicked in the shin, you actually snap out of it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Does
shit.
Nespip's unarmored strike even deal damage?
No, that's the thing.
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't,
Doesn't
do
deal
damage?
damage.
You probably
But
have
it
minus
would
1 to
still
strength.
help.
because you have a
It
negative
still
1,
helps.
so it's a negative 1.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
you
so-
god.
lose the
It gives you more health.
Yeah, he kicked you for
it's
one
the,
health.
It's the
like,
kick of
you.
life.
So I guess I'd stop here, and then
No, because if you don't
God.
take damage, you don't snap out of it and you move on.
Okay,
Oh
good
my
to know.
God.
Yeah, like it's on
Someone
damage.
hit me. Someone hit me.
Well, I think someone is going to now.
Yeah, I think the fucking ooze is gonna hit me.
All right. I think that is all for you, right?
I can't do any actions other than what I've done.
You're
So
no, you are incapacitated right now.
yeah.
All right, Ooze. What do you got for me?
The sludge basically tries to engulf you completely,
Yeah,
and
that's what I thought. That's
with
what I
its
fucking thought.
tentacles will try to slap
And I'm
them
not
all
gonna
around you.
resist.
Well, I mean, you have a chance to snap out of this.
I don't think,
Uh,
but I'm charmed. Well, I'm charmed by the flower, not by the sludge, right?
does that is correct? The flower has charmed you.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
Good. So for some reason it doesn't hit you. You're basically still
Fuck
moving out in the
yeah.
pond towards this flower, and that is all it can
Hell
do.
yeah. All right.
Elodie, you are moving towards this flower.
So I want the flower. I'm not going to attack this thing. Is that I want the
Correct.
flower more than I want to attack
You
this
just
thing?
want to go there.
Okay. Do I want this one, or do you think I would go for this one?
No, the one that's
No,
been touched. So the
the
one
one
that's
that's been
The one
where
that's been
Navarlan
touched.
is. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll use my movement. Go over there. I am going to reach for it, even if I can't reach it.
Gimme.
And I'm just going to make. What can I do? I don't think I can do anything. But does that thing make an opportunity attack as I move out of its
It does, but I
space?
rolled a natural one on it. So it's
Oh,
like, why are you
beautiful.
not attacking me? Why like what? Why where are you going?
Why am I not good enough for you?
Two of
I
those
just want
slimy
this
tentacles
flower,
basically moving
bitches.
in a like movement like this, like, huh?
Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna start looking at this flower and just being like, wow, this is the best flower I've ever seen.
Yeah. You want to wear it in your hair.
And yeah, I want to wear it in my hair. Cute. All right. Can I roll the save from it? Or
No
no, I can't.
no one tried to
Not
stop
until
you.
I get
So you're
damaged.
yep.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Did I have any trouble getting out of the mud?
There's a
Like,
delirium
if it's
sludge
a
trying to
parade,
eat you,
get
but
out of the
beyond that,
mud.
you're pretty fine.
Just fine. Just fucking fine. She's just sliding out of this shit. All right. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
She's reaching up. She's like, flower. All right.
Yes, Pip.
Yeah, I'm thinking what's the best thing to do right now.
Hit me in the back of the
Uh,
head.
if I hit you, that's gonna really hurt. That's a problem.
Oh no, you can't pull punches. You can't just do a little.
Well, if he pulls punches, it won't hurt at all.
Yeah.
Which is what he did for me.
It'll
So.
heal you. It'll heal you. It'll give you +1.
So because of
Oh,
your
no.
-1, you don't even get the flat 1 damage.
Nope.
Jesus
I get 1
Christ,
damage
dude.
from my bludgeoning.
Yeah, but he has
Strength.
he has -1 strength.
Yeah,
so.
you're -1 to strength. So good.
Let's try things. Maybe
Why does it say Nabarlan on
do the flowers do anything, or are they just sitting there and they walk towards them? They're not
The
like reaching
flowers.
tentacles out or something.
Nope. The flowers are just being flowers.
Okay, and Mage Hand will just stay there for 1 minute holding flower up above them.
Sure.
So I'm just not gonna care about this for now. The slime is pretty bad.
Not so far. It hasn't touched me yet.
Nespip is gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it should be able to cover all of them here. Or
Should be.
Yeah.
yeah, probably
Fairy
just
Fire
him. But
basically means automatic sneak attack if I can get snapped out of this.
so that's cast. That's my action, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna command.
They have a save from that? I think they do, right? Or do they
And I'm
not?
gonna send Tali in front of the sludge. But probably. Do I want to go in melee with him? Not yet. Just gonna stay there. That's my. And I have Tali attack him.
So for your fairy fire, I can't see the area, but did you hit the sludge and the 2 flowers?
Yes, let's say that.
Okay.
Oh
But
no.
I do need to make a couple of dexterity saving throws.
Flowers are
Um,
alive.
let's start with the sludge, who makes a 12.
Doesn't
So I think he
save.
fails. Good.
The DC 16.
For the flowers, they're not particularly dexterous.
They are
One has an
plants.
8, and the other has a 16.
Oh, 16 is just what they needed,
A
I
one
think,
saves,
right?
yeah.
So the one that saves, uh-oh. Hang on.
Oh no.
Fucking hell.
Circus does not have an area effect. Okay,
Nice.
it just isn't affected.
Okay. And I'm gonna have Tali walk up to the sludge, and hit him for.
Advantage, right?
Mhm.
Alright, advantage. So
Yep.
let's roll again if the screen isn't that cluttered.
Come on, Tally.
So
Oh, a
that's
little
slightly
bit.
better. 17.
That's gonna hit.
And that's here force damage. Not that much, 6 force damage.
Noted. Damage is damage. Anything else?
That's turn.
All right. Fritz, your turn.
Nothing out of the ordinary is happening except for the sludge. Is there?
Actually, sorry.
That's
Before we
correct.
go back,
Yeah.
on that last thing, Blondie will add a d6 to that damage, so an extra 5. The
That's fair.
Tally's attack. There we go. Okay.
Noted.
It's 2 Eldritch Blasts on the weird slime thing. They're both well above 15, so I assume they hit.
Yes.
And oh right, wait, I have advantage. Let me just roll both of them again, just in case. Okay, nothing of that crits, so just 2 normal hits. That's 12, 22 plus 3 fire.
25. Noted. With that, it becomes slimy, bubbly, bloody.
Take a step over here, and that's
More
turn.
slimy.
Yay. It gets even more gross. Totally.
I'm worried about these flowers.
We just won't disturb them.
I'm torn.
Well, hi, Torin.
Between smacking me upside the head.
Yeah, part of it totally really wants to smack both of you, but also kind of want to get rid of the threat to his own life.
Yeah.
Blondie's working autonomously, so she's work on the sludge.
Yeah, it's always going to focus on the biggest threat right now, which is not the two deceptively dumb people staring at a flower floating in the air right now. So, we're going to Ray of Frost and hopefully cause some disadvantage to its next attack here. And we have advantage on
Oh,
our
that
rolls.
does.
You do.
Thought it just reduces the speed.
14. Oh, that
That
was the
barely
speed.
hits.
Yeah, but it hits. Or what?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
You said it hits, yeah. D8.
Good.
Oh, you get 2d8. Nice.
Yep.
That
Pretty
is an
good.
8. Noted.
Yeah. Click the wrong one, but hey, damage is damage, and now it moves slower.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Probably didn't move very fast to begin with. It's sludge.
The Barlin. What a pretty flower.
It sure is.
Wow.
I guess he can't do anything. So, Blondie come over here and once again try to grapple. So, do this again.
Does she just like hit you
14.
with her tail?
If this is another D20, I don't know.
Nope.
There we go. That's
There
what we
you
like
go.
to hear. There we
That's
go.
more like it.
You snap out of it.
That's the Nabarlin we know and love.
Okay.
Wait, but it's just a
All
grapple,
right.
no damage still.
No, but it's either
Okay.
the disturbing or causing damage. That's both fine.
Yeah, incapacitation
Okay.
basically, or rooting, or
So she's going to drag him away a bit, and then he'll snap out of it. So in that case,
He doesn't have to roll for anything. He just snaps out of it.
You snap out of it. Yeah, these flowers
I
aren't
guess
that terrible.
I guess in this case, I will do an unarmed attack against Elodie.
Gonna smack
You
me in the
have done a
face.
strength
You
check.
gonna hit a girl?
Oh,
You gonna
that
hit a
counts.
girl, man?
But it's so whenever you get grappled, that counts as your action.
I'm gonna
But
try
like-
to avoid him.
So
You're busy
if,
looking at a flower. Shut up. Take the hit.
So
trying to
let me
avoid
get
him.
straight.
No, but
If I were
Blondie
to
took her action to grapple, not Nepal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. You basically save it against it. So you got your action. You can you can punch Elodie. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
punch me right in the face. I
that would
deserve it.
be-
I
Where's
caused
the
2
natural one?
fights.
That wasn't on the
Yeah,
bingo.
here comes the natural one.
That wasn't on the bingo list for today, was it? You can
No.
punch Elodie.
No, I did not prepare for that today.
Here we go. Unarmed strike. That's what we want. Attack.
I dodge out of the way. You don't hit me. that's like
Or-
less than half my armor class.
Fortunately, I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna go.
You
And
go
then-
again. Try again.
I mean, I
If
want to
you roll-
file this under the fact that Nabarlan is.
No. Okay.
Never
There we go.
I wanted
You
I
hit
wanted
me
to be
for
like,
1 point of damage. Okay.
Nabarlan comes from a royal family. Like he's
Yeah.
like, you
He's
don't
like,
punch
I can't
women.
just hit a
Like,
girl. I can't just hit a girl. He falters at the last second. He's like, am I really gonna do this? Am I gonna be this person? Do
So
I
you
take
got
1 point of damage, Tavarlin?
1 point of bludgeoning damage. Yes.
Okay.
Like you do snap out.
Oh yay. Oh, what am I doing over here? And now I have a Scottish accent. E.
You get punched Scottish. Like that's the.
Punch so hard you get Scottish.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
That works.
And that
Thank
is
you.
my turn.
Alrighty.
Wait, actually, Blondie's gonna move back. Here. Okay.
The sludge moves over here.
What's its speed? Because it's
Uh,
-10 right now.
Yeah, so it'll still make this. Like on land, it has
Oh.
a speed of 30. In water, it has a
Oh.
speed of 90.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Glad we're not fighting this
So
thing in
half
water.
it can still do this, but not much further than this. Moving over here, it does 2 things. First off, it'll try to engulf Tali, as it is right on top of it right now. I need a strength saving throw from Tali.
Tali's strong,
Um,
right? Tali's a strong boy.
Wait, a saving throw, that's... I can do it how is it calculated again? Sorry. Because it isn't in the set.
Tali has a +2 to her to their, is it her actually? Like to their strength saving throw.
There.
Yeah.
So is it just
Tali.
D20 plus? So that's just
Oh,
a
nice,
strength check now.
16.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Which is a
Okay.
16. You're fine. So Tali withstands the strength of the sludge. The sludge is
This
still
the
gonna end here
weakest
because it
sludge
can,
ever.
but it won't engulf you.
The weakest sludge.
But at the same time, it will raise up another noodly, filthy, bloody tentacle and try to slap Elodie with that.
Slap me.
I'm not sure if you want to ask that.
No.
And this is
No,
the
don't
reason.
slap
Does
me.
a 24 hit?
Deflect attack.
What do you think, DM? What the fuck do you think?
Deflect-
24
deflect attack.
fucking hits.
That's
Of course
advantage.
it hits.
You deflect it?
From Tali, yeah.
So that means I need to roll again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That does make a bit of a difference. That makes it into a 19.
Yeah, that still hits. I wish I had a 19 armor class or a 20 armor class. That'd be cool. But not at this point. Yeah, still hits. I will be uncanny dodging this though, so I will take half of the damage. can do that once per turn.
That is fine. In that case, you only take 6 points of necrotic damage,
Oh, good.
and I would require you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Of course.
Mhm.
'Cause why is anything in my life ever easy, right?
Hey,
Oh,
most of the time,
11.
You
you're your
suffer
own cause.
another level of contamination. You are now at 2 contamination.
Oh shit!
Contamination. Fuck.
Yes.
What the hell? What does that mean?
It means
Let me
we
have a look
must
for you.
purge the Xenos.
Oh no! Let me write this down. Are you gonna message me, or are you
I
reading out loud?
will let you know once once it is an issue.
Oh, okay.
Suffer
That
not the
is not
heretic.
that's totally not what's the word? Foreboding
Ominous?
at all. Ominous, yeah, for sure.
All right,
All right,
Elodie, you can
so
you can retort.
okay. I'm gonna stab it with my psychic daggers. Let's do that.
Let the blade sing.
Let the blades sing. Oh fuck yeah! Natural 20 bitches.
I
All
think that
right.
hits.
So it's already out of the gate. It's 24 points of damage.
Ooh.
Plus whatever this is.
Plus your sneak attack,
Yeah.
which also crits.
Yeah, 24 points of damage. It includes the sneak attack.
Okay.
Plus 17. So what is that? 24 plus 17 is
41.
It's 41.
41.
What
Hit.
happens?
That's one hit. Yes!
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
bitches.
no way.
Okay, cool. Yes. All right. So I summon one blade, and it zaps right through it, and it like splits it in half, and so
Ugh.
it just kind of flumps to the ground, and it covers Tally. Tally is covered in slime.
It tries to reconnect again at its base and it can't, and it just like ugh.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And I'm like, take that, bitch.
Filthy.
So excited.
That
Oh,
is
are
your
we out of
combat.
combat? Okay,
You are.
interesting. I wasn't sure about those fucking flowers.
Nespip, get the flower down so it doesn't just disintegrate when hitting the ground or something when the mage hand disappears.
Nespip will first
Those were
move himself
concentration
further
damage.
away and
Oh
then
shit.
gently put the flower down.
First of all,
I'm gonna move.
the mage hand disappears as soon as you are 30 feet away from it.
Yeah, I'm just in 30 feet. So
Ah,
it should be, I think the radius was 20 feet, so
okay.
But like, is this the right flower? Or
Well,
was it
my
just
20 nature check didn't give me a confirmation, yes or no. You know that it looks like the flower in the drawing.
So the issue
And
is you're not entirely sure. It looks exactly like the kind of flower that you need. It comes from a contaminated pond of well, whatever that just was, but it's still there. So far, it's still ticking all the boxes. But agreed, you're not entirely sure.
I think we should take it anyway.
I was about to
Sure.
say, with Elodie's
Yeah.
second stage of corruption, I think this is our best bet to just
You don't
take
know
it.
that. You don't know that. I haven't told you.
No,
I
but
don't know if I even know
I've
that.
seen corruption.
yeah? How we
Purge
how
the
we met?
Xenos.
That's how we met him because he had corrupted.
No, no.
companion
Whoa,
this-
whoa. Hold on. Corrupted.
Yeah, that's
I
that's a
didn't corrupt
question.
anyone.
Does the
Oh, no,
corruption appear on my body physically? Do I
Have you
like get
looked at
purple
yourself in a
eyes or
mirror
something?
yet, or something?
Well, I look at myself, or I look at myself in the reflection of Tolly, though he's covered in sludge.
I mean. Do note how
In the reflection of the sludge.
do note how the rest of the group stepped like 20 feet away from you when you stood there all alone. Everybody was like, nope.
when Nabarlin gazes at Elodie's visage, what does he
What do I
see?
look like?
Does she still look like
Freaking
a
hot. No.
Little
So
slimy.
Little slimy, just a little. My boot is covered in mud.
I'd like to actually, I totally would like him to compare her to the companion he traveled with in the beginning, who was also slowly corrupted.
Slightly contaminated, yeah.
so looking at yourself, or someone else looking at you, you got
Guys,
still
is
like
my hair
bits and
okay?
pieces. You still got like bits and pieces of this slime on you, like as you were being hit.
For sure, for
Um,
sure.
so they see that. Are you like trying to like wipe that away to see.
I'm
Like, you
trying
know,
to
just, like,
see. Yeah, I'm wiping that away with
Cool.
I
like
t-
my
I totally would
water.
focus on the place where she got hit by the sludge.
roll me a d6.
I didn't get. Oh no, I did get
You
hit. Roll
touched
me a
it.
d6.
No, it's
Oh
just like she
shit.
has been touched already. Like it's just I wanted to complete combat before we did
Where's
this.
the dice? D6. Roll, please. Oh, a
That's
6.
that's either really good or
That's
really
good,
bad.
right?
No, it's really
That's
good or
good.
really bad.
Tell me it's good. Tell me it's good. I have a sick hairstyle now.
All I'm gonna say,
No.
d6 and 6 levels of contamination. As you wipe this away, it seems that you're fine. You still feel woozy on the inside, but physically, you don't see different.
I look
Like you
the
don't
same.
look.
I don't
Yeah, you look
seem
exactly the same.
paler. More
Well, I
pale.
mean, maybe a little pale because you feel woozy, but you don't look
So
different.
woozy.
What
I don't
if
feel great,
what
guys, but you
again?
know,
I'm a
I'm
tumor.
probably
I'm a
okay.
tumor.
What
I'm a tumor. I'm a
if
tumor. I'm a tumor.
like
I'm a tumor. I'm a
What are
tumor.
you
Hey, hey.
doing?
Oh, I'm a tumor.
Oh, oh, I'm a tumor.
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
what if I inspect her like close but not like touching?
Give me a medicine check.
I act like I'm a zombie when that
Fuck
totally
off.
has to be. Oh, it's
It's
me.
you
Swamp
really
monster.
let me just ask that again. You really want to mess with the person who has no qualms about killing
Yes.
anyone?
Yes.
Okay,
You
cool.
you're having a good day. I'm gonna make it worse.
17 medicine.
All right. uh, Same for you. Like on the outside, it seems she gotten lucky. She isn't hit by anything. She doesn't seem affected by it, but you can tell there is something mentally like there.
In comparison
She's
to
stupid
the
now,
company
guys.
that I traveled with
She's
in
really
the
dumb.
beginning, where the guy turned in the middle of the night.
Oh, though that's like that guy looked like hurt and like had a tentacle for an arm that you guys didn't find. So he had like an actual physical manifestation of mutation.
Is
She
there
was
any
looking for
signs
symptoms.
on the wound that she received that it's like it's transforming, it's changing, it's glowing?
None whatsoever. Nothing you can
I
tell physically.
become a
No.
haze monster, I swear to God. I
Right.
will be sad.
I think you might have been lucky this once, but I would not risk this any further right now.
You think we should grab these flowers and go?
No, I think we should grab that one flower and then go.
You don't
I
think we should get the other two? What if
No,
we
I
need
think
more for
no.
more?
we
we
were
because
tasked to find one,
Oh,
not
really?
several.
Okay.
but we're assuming this is the flower.
Yes.
Yeah, we could look at another pond, but
I think we should go try and
I'm
find another
I
pond.
feel a little weird, honestly, guys. I might need
This
to
is
leave this deep haze.
Should
I
we
mean maybe
just do we have a bag or like some cloth we can put the flower into, fold it up so no spores and stuff can come out, and we can take
Yeah,
it
yes.
with
good
us.
idea.
You
The
answered a
Barlin sure
question I was
does.
about to ask.
The
Yes,
Barlin
good,
sure
Jessica.
does.
Very good.
If you recall,
You
Nabarl has
haven't
been
lost your
carrying
marbles.
around he has been carrying around an old sack of clothes, so he will gladly offer the sack to put the flower in,
Good.
and then neatly fold the clothes and put them back
It's a
away.
sack of flour.
Oh,
I think we should put them in. We should put it in
Yeah, yeah.
carefully.
Just leave. Just
What
leave. It's gonna get worse. Just leave.
what what
Just quit
Netflix
now. No. He disconnected for a second.
what
Yeah.
Nesbit is gonna do is lay down the sack open on the floor, go far away from the flower, and mage hand it into the sack from a safe distance away.
as you do that and you close the sack up, you have basically like closed this thing and there will not be any spores leaking out of this thing. So you can take it with you as is.
Should we still take more? Because if they are the flowers, we might get some. If we give them to the Alchemist Academy,
Right.
Amethyst
We could have
Academy,
some
Well,
for
it could
multiple
help.
well,
sources.
well, here's the thing: is that if I'm just going by flower logic, when you disturb it, the pollen came loose. The other two haven't
Flower
been moved yet.
logic.
Well, yeah, because when you shake
Right.
some flowers,
Yeah, I mean,
pollen
we
gets
could
loose.
just all hold our breath while we mage hand
Or
it.
just stay far away from it and do it. I think
Yeah.
if necessary, I can do it from even farther away.
Like the song's just like, all right, let's get
I
this edge
think
Yeah,
we
lord
should
here.
okay.
get at least one more,
There's
just to
also the
have another
possibility
bargaining
of
chip.
disturbing
Like,
more sludge in the pool.
Yeah, my
yeah,
thought
but that
initially
sludge
was
wasn't that hard to defeat. Like,
I'm sorry,
my
it
that.
wasn't that hard because you crit. That's it.
yeah, my thought was that that these are like
I
little
would have killed it.
anglerfish, like little anglerfish things. Like I don't think they're the real flower because I think these are connected to the sludge. They're using them to bait people to come eat them. That's why I don't think they're the sludge. This is an anglerfish bait trap that we've just fallen into.
I'm not opposed to that theory either.
And
There's
if we were to
something
pull out,
there's something in there.
yeah, I think we
For
should just leave
sure,
it.
for sure.
I think try and find
You think one more pond? One more
one more
water
pond.
source?
Keep
And
in
if we
mind
see just a bunch of these,
we have to do checks for every hour. I think it was that we're in here right
Yeah,
now,
I think we're almost been here for another hour, I
and
feel like,
she's already at
maybe.
stage 2.
well,
So
no,
You
each
have
Yeah,
fight.
been you've been in the park for about half an hour, so you have some more time.
we have a little
It
bit
was
more
like
time. Okay.
each fight's only 1 minute, so like,
Yeah.
and then we walk for like 10 or 15. So,
Yeah. We could probably
um,
have time to do one more water feature before we get out of here.
I mean, we can
yeah, if we
just
can,
try to
Um,
walk
I'll
back
just
another path. I assume
just be
that
ready to like restrain me or something if I go
I'm
crazy.
yeah, I'm with walking back on another path.
okay,
Okay,
let's do
yeah,
that
let's do
then.
that.
So we're still
All right.
we're exploring a new section, but we're walking
Yeah.
towards the safe zone.
So you're walking back, basically.
Yeah, but on the
Yeah, but
grass.
we're looking for another water feature.
All right. Whoever wants to roll it for me, give me a survival check.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Nice.
26.
That is, I was
Heck
going to say that's
yeah.
above 25. That's good. That brings you, hang on.
10 flowers. 10 flowers, please.
If only, right?
When somebody says that, like 10 flowers, please, I just see that little meme of the anime. It's like flowers, please.
That brings you over here, actually. Walking
Oh,
on
cool.
the gravel path, all of a sudden, the gravel turns into stone, indicating that you're back on like one of the main paths.
What
Can
do
we
we
leave?
do?
I'm not done yet describing the scene.
Gotta
Exactly.
describe it. Let's describe these scary monsters.
Let me get you over here. As you walk past over here, you see that there is a bit of a small garden section that is just off the path. There's activity here, quite clearly. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures that are actually dutifully keeping this garden pretty. And they're doing a quite okay job at it. The rest of the park, you've noticed that most of the trees have fallen out or are like overgrown with weird plants and thorns. This part of the park is actually doing pretty okay. The flowers and the trees are looking nice, and the bushes over here that once have been sculpted into the forms of certain creatures are still very much in that shape. The creatures over here are working diligently, and they haven't spotted you yet. What do you do?
Oh,
I don't see any water. We should probably go back.
yeah, turn around for sure. I'm gonna try to sneakily turn around and go farther away from these people. Can I do stealth check maybe, or is that not
it's
necessary?
this is a closed, like it's a closed loop. There's no
Okay, quick
other way
question
forward.
before we turn
Okay.
around and run. There's a well
Yes.
underneath the three-headed dog.
Correct.
Is there anything
Oh,
in the well?
It doesn't
can we
seem
see
like it,
it?
no.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go for sure.
All right. Roll me a survival check.
Would it be survival, or would there be a sneaky involved here?
If you don't proceed any closer, you can turn around and walk.
Oh, that's nice.
Survival. 27.
That's another above 25.
God.
That's good.
Good God, man.
As a matter of fact, if those two happen consistently, let me check.
Why do you keep saying above 25? I don't know what that means.
Mm.
I feel
It's
like
almost like there's a DC.
I feel like this would have been really cool stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, we just can't fight all these people.
You might never know at this point.
They look like
I'm
some
s-
very nice
Look,
gardeners. I'm sure they're
I'm
not
sure
creepy
we'll be
or
back.
bad at all.
I'm sure we'll be back in here again.
Yeah. We'll get to them later.
You proceed
We'll
down
calm
the
down.
stone path, and you see that the path itself breaks off a little bit and moves towards a bridge over a stream of water.
Stream.
You see two things other than the stream. The stream itself is created from a waterfall, but there's another thing that's quite interesting in the next area. Let me pull up the map first.
Okay.
Weeping Willow. Ooh. Oh,
Here we
There's two
go.
hello.
things. There's two things that are really interesting here. First off,
Oh, a
you
boat.
notice that in the water there's a little boat.
A boat.
Secondly, just over the bridge on the other side, the haze seems to be lifting. There's still haze, mind you, but it's not the
Oh.
deep haze. It's less.
It's nice.
Oh. So if we get
That sounds good.
so
I walk a little closer to the tree. Not that close, but I just want to see if I can figure out, is it normal? Is it a normal tree? Is it purple? What?
It
Can I look at it
looks
more?
like it is not purple, but sure. From a distance that you are at right now, give me a nature check.
Sure. Doing all these nature checks today. Aw, man.
I mean, you are in a park.
9. Only 9.
It looks like a pretty normal tree. It's a bit gnarled, like one of those, those old oak trees that they're gnarled in such a way that
Yeah.
there's like a bit of a
But
stump
it's not
sticking
like
out,
a
and there's like a.
cursed forest or something. Like it doesn't have like cursed forest vibes.
I mean, the only thing which is like that's one of those things that you see in Snow White as well. Like trees have this funny thing that when there's like a little stub sticking out and there's like a squirrel
Right?
hole
They
on top
look
of it,
like a face.
it suddenly looks like a face. But beyond that, it's just a tree.
Oh. I just
And then
say, hi,
Bar-
Mr. Willow.
okay, then Barlin's going to recall his times in the salt marshes of Faerun and the weird fauna there.
Yes.
Does this look out of the ordinary for Drakkenheim, I suppose?
With the 19 that you rolled, you notice that the like the squirrel hole, like just above the little stump that is like in the middle of the bark, is actually slightly divided in the middle, and you notice that there's like two very faintly glowing dots in there, giving it that effect of like a face.
Yeah, this thing's definitely alive.
Melanie,
That's so
get the
cool.
fuck back! Get the fuck back!
Wait, why? Let's take 2
that
steps back. I was just saying hi to the willow. It looks like a face. Isn't that funny?
Yes, it's a real face. It might actually say hello back, and
Wait, what?
Neberlin proceeds to explain.
I'm gonna try to establish a mind connection with this thing.
Oh
I'm
God!
curious. I'm
If
really
she-
fucking
if
curious.
she-
I just reach out with like my little psychic whispers thing and just see if it has a mind.
Okay,
Oh,
what do you
that's
say to
fair.
it?
Oh my
I
god.
say, hi, Mr. Willow. Have you seen any lilies around here recently? Hope you're having a great day. Oh shit.
Hello.
Hi. My name's Elodie. What's yours?
So it proceeds to actually talk because it can speak common.
Oh shit. Oh, it's talking out loud. It's not replying in its mind.
No, it decides to just talk to you.
Okay.
I have a good day. I
That's
think.
good.
Are you Lenore?
The what?
Are you Lenore?
No. My name's Elodie. Is Lenore someone that you know? Are you looking
So,
for them?
quickly above table, I would imagine that you would know this name as well.
That's
Is
the queen.
Lenore?
Yeah.
It's the
Queen
queen.
Lenore
Yeah.
von Kessel
Oh, the
is
queen,
/was the
right.
Queen of Drakkenheim.
Right. Okay. Well, I do know a queen, but it's not Lenore. And well, I might have royal blood in me. Would you be able to tell?
Mm. closer. Let me see.
Elodie, don't go any
Take
closer, please.
2 steps forward.
You
No.
know,
Take
you know
10 feet
what? You know
forward.
what? Just let her.
10
Just,
feet forward.
just let her.
Let this happen.
She's
Let this
like
happen.
she's steering. It's like she's steering into the skid right now. It's just let her go, man. It's too late.
Let me go. Let me cook, man. Let me cook.
I actually had to look up your character. She's like, "Are you chaotic neutral?" You're not, but like,
I'm not, but I am a little though. I'm leaning towards it.
Which is
She's
cool.
mostly like neutral, but yeah.
You can have alignment changes during a campaign.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure, for
absolutely.
sure. So this is Elodie's like curiosity and like unsure about her lineage getting the best of her, and she's gonna move a little bit closer.
You know, there's
Not to the point where
there's
you
a
can touch
saying
her, but
called
you can see me. Yeah, I
curiosity
know,
killed
I
the cat,
know,
right?
I know
I mean,
all about cats and being
yeah,
dead.
Isabel, I think that's fair because like we literally like it was like an hour or so ago we had that whole event with the queen.
Yeah,
So
and
like
I'm just
that's fair.
not, I'm feeling really weird about my past, and I don't want to be royalty, and I'm just hoping this tree is gonna give me like some information that I can't sense or something. So I'm gonna move that close to it. I'm still pretty far away, but I'm gonna like hold out my hands. Like, do I look like a queen?
Do a bow.
You,
Like,
I've never seen you.
yeah, we just met.
Is this your book?
My book?
You see, like one of his branches like dip down towards the boat a little bit.
Oh, that's a boat. Is there a book in the boat?
Mm, yes.
Oh, I stepped closer to it.
Oh God.
Mage in that book.
Mm.
I'm gonna just step up to the shore here and see if I can peek in. Do I see a book?
So the boat itself is short to to the tree itself, and the water over
Mhm.
here is running. So that is a thing to consider. But there is indeed
Yeah.
a book in the boat. The cover itself is just leather bound. You can't really see what it is.
Oh, well, I like reading. Do you think I could have that book or borrow it for now?
If it's yours, you should take it.
Well, it might be someone's who is not alive anymore, is the
Can I
thing.
make an
It's
insight check if this tree is trying to lure her into the boat?
We don't know
Sure.
they're even talking.
No,
Oh,
he's
no,
speaking out
he's
loud.
talking out loud.
talking
Oh,
out
he's talking
loud.
out
He's
loud,
talking out
okay.
loud. We're talking
Oh yeah,
out
you're all
loud
hearing
now,
this.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that case, I guess
It's a
I will.
disadvantage, right?
You do, yes, because you're.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm moving over here. I'm
No, this
gonna
makes
try to
perfect sense to you,
grab.
Nespip. You know, trees and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab the rope and try to pull
Before you
the
do,
boat.
Nibarlin, you're also trying to like inside this on the same thing, right?
Yes.
This
yeah.
tree is being overtly friendly.
Can I? Do you
Overtly.
mind if I roll as well?
Sure.
Was it with disadvantage,
Let's see if I can get some
or
Uh,
was it
insight on this thing
advantage? Like
too.
what
Let me
was?
just see
I got
what I
disadvantage
can roll.
because of exhaustion.
I'll
Yeah,
just roll
you're
normal.
not exhausted, right? So
16. 16 for me to know this tree's secrets
I'll just take a 26, please.
as I'm talking to it.
yeah, the tree is being very
Oh
friendly,
shit.
which is like weird. GA.
Yeah,
What do
it
you
is.
think?
Elodie, with you
Yeah.
with the 16, I think you're hesitant at this point because you're at the edge of the water and you can
Right.
just take
And the
this book.
water's
Like
rushing pretty fast. Yeah.
and the water is rushing and whatnot. Still, you're basically underneath the tree right now, and it hasn't eaten you yet.
And it hasn't eaten me. Yeah. What does it, is it definitely a willow tree as I get closer? Like it's got the hanging.
Oh, it's a willow. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna try to reach for the the rope and be like, "Hey, can you help me pull this boat in?"
God.
Sure. and you just hear the rustling of the tree as it just pulls the boat.
Oh, my best friend,
just a
this
little
Willow.
closer.
This Willow is my best friend.
Fritz is just eating some
When
dried
it's
nuts from
close
his
enough,
rations.
I'm not going to climb into it. I'm just going to try to scoop up the book with my hand.
Sure, you can. You have a book.
Okay.
All that lead up, and then she just gets a.
I get a book.
He was
Okay,
he
so
really was just being
I'm gonna
helpful.
say, do you know who owns this boat? Maybe it's their book. I could try to return it to
Maybe.
them.
No, I like it here.
Okay. Do you want me to just look at it and give it back?
Sure.
Okay. I open the book, see if I can read it.
So there's two things you see there. First off, the first
Oh, no.
page has
Roll a
a
wisdom saving throw. You're cursed.
the book compels you to
You're
walk into the
immediately
water.
cursed. Yeah. The book says the tree
So the book
wants to do
says
bad things to
it,
you.
it has a title, and it says "The Gardens of Sky,"
Oh,
Oh.
that's a good thing. The Gardens of
and it's
Sky. That was a thing.
just quickly flipping through it, like at a very quick pace, as I imagine that's
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
do.
yeah.
You
For sure,
notice
for
that
sure.
there is some detailing of some exotic lilies and other flora. It's basically just a flower and plant
Nature
book.
book. Okay, flower book. Oh, that's helpful.
But
Are there anything about lilies?
not at first glance. You'll have to like do a little bit more study,
Okay.
unless you want to do that right here. But there's another thing that you notice as you open the book. There's also with pen something written in it.
Oh, what's written?
It says, "To my dear mother Lenore from Katarina."
Oh, it is Lenore's book.
No.
As you're reading this, the
Lenore
tree just sort of
from
like shakes its leaves a little bit and says,
Katarina.
"Whose book is it?"
It's Lenore's book. I don't know if she's still alive, though. No one's seen her in 15 years.
Wouldn't it be Katarina's book?
Well, no, because
If
It's
she
a
wrote.
gift to Lenore.
Yeah.
Katarina gave it to Lenore, but it's Lenore's now.
If she ever got
Yes.
it.
Or yeah, she might not have
Probably
gotten it.
did.
So
And then
Is there any so I know Katarina's handwriting. Is there any different handwriting in the book at all? Like notes taken on the margins?
oh, you mean like because it's Katarina? It's like
Yeah, like could I
you know,
recognize that Katarina has used this book or a different person has used this book?
I mean, how would you know Katarina's handwriting?
Because she wrote to my dear mother Lenore from Katarina.
Right. Okay.
because
So based on that, that's the only thing that's
yeah,
written in
based
this
on
book.
that, it's the only thing. Okay, there's no notes or anything or like other pages.
And again, above table, I think, as a matter of fact, let's make this a history check, because this would be hazy even for the people who would live in
Okay.
Drakkenheim. Give me a history check to see if you
Hazy.
know who Katarina is.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. 18.
Yeah, you remember this name. This is one of the daughters of Lenore, to one of the princesses.
Daughter of Lenore. Okay, good.
And the reason why I made you roll for this is while the queen and the king obviously made a lot of public appearances, the queen very much so indeed, their daughters were kept pretty much out of the eye of most people because they were still young.
Yeah, right. Kept out of public eye. Okay.
Elodie, what you
So,
got there?
I'm still very much focused on this tree. I'm not paying attention to you guys at the moment. So I'm just gonna be like, well, I think Katarina was Lenore's daughter. So she must have gifted this to her mom, Lenore. I bet that boat is probably Lenore's or Katarina's. And I could just leave the book here. Yeah, do you know Katarina? Have you met her? She would have been young, maybe the last time you saw her.
I miss Katarina.
Oh, you miss her? Yeah. She was
The
probably a
tree
sweet little
starts-
child.
Tree starts
Crying?
to cry a bit.
Oh, made the tree cry. Guys, oh, this is bad. Don't bring up the frozen screen. Don't bring up the frozen screen on me, DM.
And
Please.
here it is.
Please.
Really miss Katarina.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's really hard to lose people and to not see them for a long time. That's really rough. And she was just a little girl. Did she play under your branches and hide you ever?
Yes.
Aw, that sounds really sweet. Like you guys had a great little friendship. That's something that you can always remember and treasure.
Tree continues crying.
Oh, I'm gonna just kind of pat one of the branches, just like comfortingly.
It
and
doesn't react to that, but it probably
it
would
doesn't react to
appreciate
that.
that if it could.
Yeah, okay.
It's still crying.
And then I'm just gonna be like, well, tree, Mr. Willow, what do I call you? Um,
It keeps on crying. It is ignoring you
oh,
at
it
this
keeps
point.
recurring. Oh no. I'll just be like, well, I promise if I ever meet someone named Katarina, I will tell them to come back to this garden so they can say hi to you, okay? Does that sound like a good thing, Mr. Willow? Yes,
Still crying.
please make cry noises at me. Today I made a tree cry, guys. Am I doing the game right? Am I playing it right?
So, quickly above table, I
I
did an Bartland, and you should be very happy with that. This should have been an encounter, and a really heavy one. But there is a chance that if you succeed on everything, it basically just breaks down and cries. That's what happened here.
Baby,
I am
okay.
so stupid
Um,
and worried. Like,
I'm gonna leave the book. I'm gonna put the book back in the boat.
No, 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 no.
Um,
no.
why?
If she puts in the book, Nespa, you get it with the mage hand. We're not leaving that book here.
Yeah, I can get it back.
I'm putting the book back in the boat because he is so attached to this Katarina girl, and this was hers and her mother's. So I'm just gonna put it back and just be like, you know what? I will promise you, Mr. Willow, that if I ever meet someone named Katarina, or if I ever meet Lenore, if they're still alive, I will send them back to this park and have them talk to you, okay? Does that sound like a good plan? I put my hand over my heart and like promise.
This
Binding
tree,
contract with this tree.
the tree is crying its
Oh,
stubby eyes out, and it's not
oh,
hearing
it's
you.
so cute. Is it like crying like sap? Maple syrup?
No, it's crying tainted water, like delirium water. It's really sad.
Oh,
Yeah.
delirium water. Oh, wow. Okay,
the tree is
well, I'm just gonna
distracted.
say,
Totally gonna
well,
have a look at the river.
sometimes what we need is a good cry. So you know, that's sometimes it's just what we need. So I respect that, and I'm gonna leave you to your grief, and I hope you continue to live and have a good life. And I hope that I meet those women and I can send them back so they can say hi to you. I'm gonna turn away and just like give the branch one last little squeeze and then turn away and go back to the path and just go back to everybody and be like,
Um,
okay, well, we just had a little bit of a therapy session with this tree.
while Elodie is walking back, Nesper is gonna cast Unseen Servant and have him skedaddle over there and grab the book and try to bring it back.
You
There we
can.
go.
Is there
Just for the
Just
any?
be
heck,
like, guys,
Is there
just
any
for the heck of
flower?
it.
Is there
I
any
think we should
flowers in the
leave the
river?
book.
No, it's floating, so there's no lilies. Lilies don't grow in flowing water.
Oh, okay.
So,
Guys, I think we should
just
leave
for the
it
heck of it,
before you
do
go
you guys
grab
want to?
it. I am gonna
Do
say
you guys
that.
want to
Yes.
know the stats of this boat of this tree? Just for the heck
Yes,
of it.
please.
All right. So
Yeah.
this thing has
How
an
many
armor
hit
class of
points?
140. So that's not the worst. Armor class is 19. That is terrible.
Oh
Um,
shit!
but what? Yeah, and it has like a
What is it
bunch of
gonna? Would it
resistances as well.
drown me or something? Is that what it
Oh
wanted to
no,
do?
no, it would hit you, but it has a multi attack with a slam, which does 40, 10 plus 6 damage each.
Fuck.
So that's so that is potentially 100 damage each
Okay,
round.
Hold on.
you're mean.
One final question to this. Is it immobile?
No, it's a trend. It can
Mother
literally uproot itself and
It
start
can
walking.
move.
Elodie,
Wow.
you nearly just killed all of us.
Yeah.
But I didn't because I'm a fucking star.
Yes, everything worked out. Everything went according to plan.
I am
Well-
going to try to say to Nesbit, I think we should leave the book. He's really attached to the people who owned it before.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
now
want to
I
he.
make
want the
him mad.
books
He
just.
seems
Let's get the fuck out of
no,
here.
it's just a book about flowers. It's nothing.
But we
We're
are
looking
going.
for Melody, we're looking for
Maybe
flowers.
you should ask him if you could read it, but I don't think you should take it.
I don't want to stay here and read a book. I feel this is the wrong place for that.
Yep, I
Let's go.
agree.
Okay, well
Yeah.
then let's keep moving on. I don't think you should grab the book because he seemed really attached to the people who owned it before, and
Before I grab the book,
he's literally
are-
in tears.
are we going over
It's
the
not a
bridge
very
or are we
stable-
going back? Basically to get out.
I think
that's a good
we should
point.
go over the bridge.
So
I think we
hold
should
on a
just-
minute. I did 2 fucking amazing rolls, survival rolls, and you end up with like a world boss tier 3 and ready to smack us around.
Yes.
He's like,
But
and?
across the bridge, the haze is a little less.
Yeah,
oh.
going to the place where the
So-
haze is less.
So we have a book here about flowers. We're looking for a flower. I think we should look at the book to see if there's a reference to the flower we're looking
You-
for.
If
I
you
agree.
want to, but also the flower that we're looking for was specifically mutated by the haze. Like it's an eldritch haze type lily. So it might not look exactly like the one in the book.
It's true, but it's worth a
But
shot.
at least we'd know what it didn't look like. I guess.
That too. That too. We'll know what we know what it isn't.
I'm going to step across to where the haze is less and just see if I get any relief.
It definitely feels easier on the lungs.
Okay.
I do have a question. If we leave this, then walk back in, we'll have to do another Constitution saving throw, won't we?
As long as it's within the hour, you're still fine. It's 1 per
Okay.
hour, so it's not like because
Okay.
that would be like if you walk like the tight line between the two, that's going to be very painful. No, it's once per hour. So if you're out of it, you're out of it. That's fine. But once you get
Yeah.
back into it, and it is another hour, that's another check.
Okay. So yeah, let's go away from the tree and then look and see if there's anything in the book that might be helpful.
Yeah, then
To
while going
make-
over the bridge, the unseen servant will, as soon as we are far enough away that he can barely pass, so about here, the unseen servant will try to grab it and run towards us.
Oh
And
shit.
you will be able
Did
to.
he release the book back into the boat and release the boat back into the river a little more, or is it still pulled up?
Oh, the boat is still where it is. Like it's attached to
Okay.
one of its roots.
Right.
So you have the book with you. How long do you want to spend like looking through that?
For now, just grab it and keep it on us. When we see a flower, if it's a book on flowers, you probably have some identification guide in there. Or something, maybe, so...
Well, my thought is, if we look at the book, we can maybe see if the flower we have is the correct flower, and then we can just go. If it's not the correct flower, then we should keep looking.
Maybe
We
let's not
definitely
do
shouldn't
that.
stay in here. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that outside the deep haze. And probably
Well, we're
outside the gardens.
Well, we're outside the deep haze now.
Yes, but I don't want
Should
to
we
go
Look at
back
it in the
into
haze.
deep haze to
go
get
and
out.
find another pond? We
Yeah.
need to find one more pond, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can in this next path.
I
So
thought
you're
we
gonna move
were.
up a little bit.
No, I
Yeah.
thought we were heading out.
We're heading out, yeah. I assume.
That's
Oh, are we heading out? Okay.
We've been
that's
heading.
why I wanted to look at the.
So you're across the bridge. If you want to head out, you basically have to go back because that's what you were doing already. This way, however,
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily look out. But now that you are outside of the deep haze, I can tell you what you're seeing in front of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Because
see.
this area of the park looks decidedly different. For one, there are some water features with plants.
Water
in them.
features. Maybe we should go to a water feature.
But secondly, you see something else in front of you. And I think those that have seen Queen's Park before the meteor hit might actually realize where you are right now. You've just stumbled upon the Royal Grottos. That is a central feature of the park. Basically, the whole reason
Oh,
why the
wow.
park was made. This is the prettiest area of the park. And even while it's completely covered in plant and whatnot right now, it still bears the resemblance of that pretty area of the park. That being said, do you want to go ahead and have a look over there, or do you want to try and exit?
I want to have a look.
Well, we
Yes.
aren't in the deep haze, so
Yeah, we can.
I think we're
I
okay
think
to take a look.
Yeah,
not in
let's
the
just
deep
see
haze.
if
We're
anything floats there.
oh son of a bitch.
Whoa, so pretty.
let's see if
I
anything
thought- I
floats.
thought- is that a
Nabarlin,
person?
you
Those are people. Those are dead people. Those are dead people.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
So, as you walk up the path, you notice that there is a couple of water features around. You're
Oh, no.
noticing that in the water, there are some lilies.
What are you?
The lilies kind of look like the one that you have, but they are slightly
Okay.
different. They have a slightly different
Ooh.
hue to them.
That could be the right ones.
Slowly moving on the outskirts of these water features are two giant shambling pieces of plant matter. They basically look like a hulking creature just made of vines and leaves and mud.
Oh, that
They
sounds
walk
fun.
slowly, but every step they take, you feel the ground shake. These things are big and they're heavy.
I'm gonna hide behind these plants. I'm hiding behind the plants for sure.
Sure. Straight ahead, you notice that there is a bit of a tiered garden with a couple of steps leading up to the higher area of Queen's Park. Nestled in the wall of that, you see a giant door. The door
Ooh,
itself
door.
looks immaculate. It looks really pretty. And it very largely has the words carved into it saying Royal Grotto.
Oh shit.
For those of you that have lived in Drakkenheim and that have
Oh, sorry.
visited,
I clicked the door.
okay, that have visited the Queen's Park Garden before the meteor fell, I would imagine that would be Atoli. I think you have been.
I think it's just a totally because I was too young.
That is fair. So
My
Atoli,
mom
have
might have
you?
described it to me, but
Would you have been to the Queen's Park before
I
the
was
meteor
like
at some point?
3. It's like
I imagine I would have probably gone once or twice with River.
Yeah, you would have remembered this area, I think. But just to be sure, give me a history check with advantage.
Oof, I'm gonna need that. Yep.
Yep. You remember one thing about the grotto. The grotto is public access. You could just visit that as well. Where the tiered garden above features all sort of plants that require the light. The royal grottos also featured a couple of plants that required more shade. It's very pretty. It's underground, and you remember that there was a large water feature underground as well.
underground. Ooh.
The game player Chris is saying that the lilies we need are going to be in that water feature.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. If I
Before
would
we
even
start this
know, if
encounter,
it totally would
this
tell
is
us
maybe a good
about
moment
it.
for a break.
I
It
totally
is.
wouldn't actually share that information.
Yeah, so we don't know about the what's behind the door, but
Yeah.
I totally can know about it, so
Uh,
that's fine. Yeah, we
it's-
should take like
in that
10
case-
minutes or something.
Can Nebrón do a history check, because in preparation for coming here, he would have studied on. I mean, he studied Drakkenheim before coming here. He spent the first year on the continent studying for it.
If you did, then yeah, give me a history check, because this is something that Drakkenheim is one of the very like many things that Drakkenheim is famous for is their park,
Why?
and you remember that vividly.
For fuck's sake!
It was one of the few
What did
pages
you
in living color
roll?
in the book.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
wow.
you remember this as well. That, as a matter of fact, with the natural 20, I'll give you one more fact. The Royal Grotto, which is made to look like an absolutely gorgeous natural cavern under the ground, is actually not natural. It was made by dwarven architects. And while it looks completely natural, it was made to look natural.
It's man-made.
And that
It's
is something that
man-made.
something that Nebrón would actually probably would be in a book that he would read. That's something they would show off, that it's
Oh yeah, like the 10 must visits in Drakkenheim. Like one of those.
Yeah.
This is one of them. Yeah.
Of course, the brother would share that with everybody and be like, "Oh, did y'all know everything he said?" Until he would
Oh,
go,
that
"Yes, I
sounds
did."
really cool.
No, it totally
So that
won't
he
end.
totally
That totally won't answer at
okay.
all.
Okay.
All right. Well, should
All
we
right,
take a break here for a second?
let's take a
Yes,
break.
please.
I'll see you in 5
All
minutes.
right. See ya. Didn't mean to leave. Whoopsie.
I guess you were just you were really just trying to get out of here, weren't you? Oh, you're gone. All right.
Yep, I can't stand it anymore.
And stuff, it's just not enough material to change color.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So there are more flowers. See, this is why we need to look at the book because
So I would like to remind all of you, you can totally look at the book, but the book is about the flora of the Isle of Skye. But feel free to have a look
Uh,
at it.
Right, yeah,
Uh,
that won't be a fuse here.
But the Isle of Skye, is that wasn't that the place where they is that the one where they were doing the delirium tests in that letter from on the at
No,
the mage?
they uncovered something on the Isle of Skye.
Okay,
They
yeah.
they found something, but I assume it has nothing to do with the gardens here and stuff. So
That's the thing. If they had, so this is some connecting logic here. So we know that they had delirium before the meteor landed, and if they're looking at the Isle of Skye right around the time that they're needing delirium, and this book is flora of the Isle of Skye, would it not make sense that if that's delirium there, delirium is
Would
impacting
we
the
know
flora?
anything about the Isle of Skye? Like fairy
Well, I'm just
tales,
going. Well,
stories, anything?
Not a
I'm
known
going by,
place. No.
but I'm saying that the Isle of Skye, if it did have delirium, it would impact the flora, the the plants there, and so
They
this
could be
book
similar to these plants.
exactly the book would actually represent of plants impacted by delirium.
but I wouldn't want to read through an entire book while surrounded by creepy grass monster things.
That's very
You
true.
know?
That's very true. Yes. I'm just saying that it's probably more helpful than uh, than not using that logic at least.
Well, Atoli would be visibly looking like he's itching to get out of here. We got a flower. That was our objective. And
Oh,
it looks like the one we were sent to get. If it's not the one, they should have drawn a better picture.
it took me way too long to get this. I just got the joke. It's a weeping willow. It's crying. God.
Jesus
Wow, I'm
fucking
done.
Christ.
That is why, as I said, if you throw a couple of terrible rolls, it breaks down and cries. That is great.
Poor baby. Poor baby.
Ken
So,
Nesbitt still thumbed through to assume the book has chapters and stuff like that. So go to the chapter on water flowers and see if the flower we currently have is listed in there.
there is a lily listed in there. It looks completely different.
Okay, so yeah.
Which would, if my logic is correct, which would mean that the flower we have is not the right flower.
Well, the Isle of Skyflower might not be the actual
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have seen a picture of the
flower.
flower we need to get, and it looks like the one we have. We just don't have the color.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I
It's cheese
I
stuff.
don't really have a whole lot of argument. Nebarland would not have a whole lot of argument as to why we wouldn't go because we have a flower that looks like the drawing. The the player, knows that video game logic would entail that the flower we need is in the deep dark basement. So the character would
This
say would
has
agree.
second floor of the dungeon vibes.
Yeah, the Nebarland would probably agree with the totally say we got a flower. It looks at the drawing. It's probably the right thing to probably should get out. But now, but here's the question: if we came back, would we have to get all those survival rolls again to make
If you're
it?
trying to recall how you walked to get to this place, you can't really recall how you even walked.
What if
Wait, what?
Nebarland, what if, or totally for that matter, just carves a line in the grass with his dagger all the way back out?
Well, you
Something
haven't
to
done so
follow.
yet.
No, but from this point on, a point to follow to this point back again if we need to.
You can certainly try.
It was just
I think
I don't have any chalk to draw arrows, so
A slit in this in the dirt and the grass will dissipate with the first rainfall, as it would in real life. But you can try.
I mean, yes,
and it's always raining, so
if you're cutting on the if you're cutting with the blade, not if you're scraping. If you're scraping the top layer of grass often,
Jay,
Like,
have you ever
you can try,
actually?
but that is like
I,
have you
yeah,
ever
I was
done
like,
this in like in real life?
no, did it in a forest.
But did you mark the trees, right? You didn't mark the ground.
Mark the
No,
trees
I
would work a lot
with
better.
a large stick. I was just scraping along the ground.
And was it still visible like a day later? Or two?
Yes.
Or three?
Was visible
Yeah,
after it rained.
I mean, my
Don't
feet
know.
still
Didn't go
show.
back there. But after 2 days, yes.
Uh,
It's
well,
better than nothing. Let me put it that But so far, like you have no recollection how you got here thus far.
Well, how do we know what way is out then?
You know that behind you is the bridge. From there on out, it's anyone's guess.
Oh.
Wait, wait, hold on, because we went in from the path and we went north, got the thing,
I
and then we basically went south, and then we were at a
Yes.
completely different place.
So that is indeed your intention. So have you ever tried to continuously go north through a forest without a compass? You start walking around in circles. That's what
But
you do.
but you said
Yeah,
we
I'm.
can see the Amethyst Academy tower from here.
We could
Absolutely. And
navigate by the tower.
based on that with your navigation, your assumption is completely correct that is how you traveled.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm,
like this. I want to get out right now.
Well, I'm going to argument that from a gameplay once again from a gameplay mechanic standpoint,
But that's
the
meta.
survival. Yeah, I know.
It is.
It sounds like the survival checks were
I am a simple rogue. I see a door, I want to go through it.
No. Fritz is with
So-
Atoli here. We have a flower that looks correct, and I don't feel like dying in here.
And Nabarlin would say that the logic checks out. The player Chris disagrees. He knows that it's in there because that's just gameplay logic. But
Oh,
Nabarlin
I'm
would
completely agreeing. It's definitely in there, but
Yep, Nabarlin agrees. Yep.
We have no reason
we
to
should-
believe it isn't there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have no reason to believe.
also there's
Um,
kind of like we can hear two giants next to us, like whenever they're just fucking walking.
Yeah.
If there's a reason to get out, it's like right the fuck now.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll leave.
Player Nabarlin is disappointed because we'll have to come back. I know we will because
Yeah, but this advances the story in another direction.
it does.
Mhm.
But also, Elodie has got like a tumor growing.
You don't know that.
It's a fair assumption.
Actually, it's not because she looks fine. Apparently, it's not an assumption that we'd have because that's also meta at this point. If she
All right,
feels
let's
fine,
go.
I guess that's the only thing is trying to get out.
So what do? You turn around and walk?
Mhm.
Oh no.
We would I would
Please.
at this point in time would probably try and find out in conjunction with the tower where we are, and then figure out where the closest exit should be.
He said
Okay.
the haze was not as bad here, so he might be able to see it.
That is correct. And from here, you would be able to ascertain that you have to go back over the bridge, but then you could go another direction. You can also just try and find your way back as you would have remembered that it was 2 times south, 2 times north.
But if I'm trying to figure out in where we are in the park currently, how far would we be from?
Oh, you're slapdash in the center. This is the centerpiece of the garden.
Son of a bitch.
This is as I said, this is the reason why the park was made. It's in the middle.
I think all rows point forward. I think
Nope. I'm
I-
like, you can go forward. I'm out. I'm out.
Chris is
Yeah,
with you
let's-
here. Yeah.
Let's just
I have
go
half of my
away
hit
from.
points. Let's get out of here.
Let's just go away from the tower, and it should be roughly the right direction.
Could we
So
see?
that means you
Wait,
want to go east.
can we see the clock tower from here? Since the haze is lessened,
Yeah, you should be able to.
that's our due north.
All right,
South
let's go.
from where you are right now.
Yeah.
No, east from where you are right now.
By the point I'm saying due north is like that's our heading.
Okay. So you want to go back?
Mhm.
I mean, at this point, Atoli is actually not caring about if anybody wants to stay or go in deeper. He's going out.
All right.
Do we
Yep.
need to stealth out of there, or is it okay?
and The Barlin wouldn't have a. I mean, the arguments are correct. We have a flower that looks like it, and it was in water, and it looks like the drawing. So there's no reason to go to the final boss dungeon of this area with a big giant water feature that is meticulously landscaped by professional dwarves and stuff. There's no reason to do that. We should just go.
I mean, if you're
No
still
reason.
metaing on about the encounters that the flower is
Yeah.
there, then do also meta the fact that we just avoided combat with a fucking treant.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we
Or
didn't.
barbarian.
No, what I'm
Elodie did.
Welcome.
no, we would have died as
Elodie
well
did.
because we're in her entourage.
No, we would have left her ass there because she keeps being suicidal in the past
I mean,
time we've been here.
You're
Suicidal,
not-
I'm curious.
you're not wrong, but still. Just
Yeah,
if
we
you're
would've left you.
if you're
Yeah.
metaing this, also meta the fact that we just avoided the encounter with a treant that could have slapped us silly in 2 rounds.
I know it's
So-
I'm having to I am detaching. I'm having to detach that.
Anyway, from
Yeah,
this
the
point,
Barlin-
is
yeah,
the tree
let's
still
go.
weeping?
Yes.
Great. That totally crosses the bridge and gets the fuck out.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
As you cross the bridge, you are met with the deep haze again. You
Yep.
are within your hour, so you're fine, but you can feel it that you're back in.
It burns in my throat.
Mhm.
All right. So from here on out, where do you go?
We should have still seen that it was eastwards, right? And seeing as we just left the haze, we should still have a decent recollection of what direction to go in.
So give me a survival check with advantage.
Nice.
Okay. We're starting off strong here.
25 exactly.
That's the 3rd survival check in a row over 25 or on
Mhm.
25.
Heck yeah, baby.
It seems like you have moved back to where that closed off garden is, where you see these
Come on.
creatures still diligently working on the bushes.
Great.
I neglected to explain what they look like, by the way, last time, I believe. I just called them creatures.
Minor ents.
No, they're not actually. They kind of look like, for lack of a better word, very finely dressed women, just completely covered in moss. That's basically what you're looking at here. They look feminine,
Oh.
and they seem to be wearing sort of like gowns that are just made by a tapestry of moss and flowers. Their hair
Kinda
is slimy and green.
Nope. Not kind of cute. Kind of still heading east and getting the hell out of here.
All right,
Yeah, let's get out of here.
everyone else joining in.
Well, let's. I mean, how cute are they? Let's talk
Oh
about.
my god,
I'm just
Lauren,
kidding. I'm
no.
just kidding. We're going.
Are you into slimy green hair?
We're gonna be killed by your horniness. Let's go.
Also, I think it's not east, it's like southeast and more south. Just to clarify. But yeah.
Is that the clock towers due east?
Southeast
it-
from Queen's Garden, I think.
This is how they get. This is what he's talking about. This is how they get us. We're gonna get lost here.
Oh no.
So you notice that I also didn't ask for a advantage, and you rolled a 19, which is still pretty good.
I don't like where this
You
is
It's
move-
going.
not over 25 though.
a little ways, and all of a sudden,
No,
you see
please.
a water feature that you believe you've seen before.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we've been here.
Okay. Yeah.
Still don't remember the way from here.
Oh, you still? I mean, I believe you're still going on what you remember. So far, that hasn't done anything wrong to you. You're moving back exactly the way that you wanted to.
okay.
Well,
Just
so are
I,
you,
I
buddy?
still roll with advantage or
So from here, where do you want to go?
still out?
South, north? So south, north, east. What do
From
you-
here it will be south.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
Heck yeah.
And
That
just so we're-
is a 25. Yes. Yeah.
I was like, just so we're clear, he hasn't rolled consistently above 25. He actually did get like a 3. So like as far as odds are concerned, he hasn't hit that impossible odds yet.
Shut up.
No one asked you, Mr. Math Head.
You see a couple of lifeless garden gnomes on the ground as you move past a couple of pretty flower beds.
And from here on, we know to follow the path because we followed this path specifically onto this into the deeper haze.
Correct. So give me one more survival check.
What? What?
Oh God, this is the one.
Yep.
Oh no! God damn it!
Why'd you have to say anything, Nabarland? Why'd you have to
I
bring your
don't
curse
know.
over here?
Yeah, Nabarlin, this is your fault.
It would be with advantage if we remember the road, right, that we got onto here, like the dirt trodden. Just saying.
By the logic that I just applied, yes.
So
You move south,
damn it.
and after a couple of steps, you are dead certain that this is that area with the fountain that you have to go, and you cross through the haze a little bit more, and you see
Oh
not
no!
exactly what you just saw.
Oh fuck! For fuck's sake! Not the weeping angels. What's happening?
You're not exactly sure
Oh,
what you're
no.
seeing here.
Nope. So I'm gonna turn around and be like, nope, gotta find the path again.
Looks like a meeting that we don't need to be a part of. Let's get out of here.
Do you turn around and walk away?
Yeah, gonna find the path again.
Is
Great. Give
the
me his-
is there actually this red light around it?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I do not like this park at all. I just want to, say that
Yeah.
like right now.
What is this? What is the thing in the middle?
So what you're seeing
Just standing
is
back
three.
this far. What can we see?
You're seeing 3 angelic statues, 2 smaller and
Okay.
1 larger one. They're really pretty,
Mhm.
and they're covered with this reddish kind of vines that are been growing all around it. In the middle, there is a bit of a stone table, sort of an altar, and it's completely
Mm.
covered in this reddish kind of vine as well. It almost looks like there's a very subtle glow coming off of it, and it almost looks like it's like doing like a pulse on a
Pulsing?
heartbeat.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
not good.
All I'm seeing is a lot of
Like
note.
that at all.
I'm seeing a lot of note.
Alright.
What are their gestures that they're saying? They're just like whatever.
They're basically just like peace signs, like like what they always do,
Oh,
like
okay,
the
okay,
point
okay.
towards the
Yeah,
heaven
yeah, yeah.
kind of bullshit.
Perfect. Okay. And they're not moving. We stand there for a second. They're not moving.
Statues generally don't move.
Yeah, generally. So, with that being
I'm
said,
not sure. At this point,
Barry?
I'm not sure if that's the exception
Don't
or the
make me
rule.
leave this group. Don't make me leave today. Don't make me fucking rage quit on you, sir. I will.
no, Elodie, at this point we might just sacrifice you on the altar and run.
Yeah, we're
No!
we're,
You guys are
we're
so
committed to
mean.
the we're
I
committed to the
totally
note now.
deserve it.
Let's
But
keep on
for the
noping. We're
2
committed.
encounters that I caused, I did neutralize the tree. So I'm
You
still your
can-
girl.
You can go and try. I'm ready to run.
Well,
I'm
no,
not gonna
we
neutralize this. No, I'm gonna,
committed to the. If we were going to get in
No.
trouble, we should have done it back there. Committed to the nope. Let's nope out here. Come on.
yeah, let's get out of here.
So you turn around and walk.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay. So
No.
you quite literally know where you're going now, right? Like 'cause you knew that before, but now you know where you're going.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a survival check. Mhm. You go back to the area
Cord.
with the flower beds. So notice the
Carefully.
voice
Yeah, it's
channel
cutting
is
off
doing
me
a
as
bit.
well.
Yeah,
Yep.
Discord's being a little bit
One
weird
moment.
right now.
Hang on.
Oh, now it's.
I think it's coming back now.
It came back now.
Yep, it's back.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It's going to be a but again. I'll just switch voice servers.
Yeah.
You're back in between the flower beds.
And he will carefully keep his eyes pinned to the path.
Okay.
Let's go.
To the one you just follow to the angels, or the one that
No,
which one?
the path leading south the way we came in here. There is
South.
only one
Okay.
path.
Yeah, we're still trying to get out of here.
The path north leads to the water feature. The
We're
path south
we're trapped in this.
should lead into the deep haze, which is what we should be coming out of when we're going
Okay.
south now.
Okay.
I
Give me a
hate to
survival
ask this
check.
question. Have we been walking long enough to be another hour into this haze?
Almost.
Okay.
24.
Almost.
24.
Come on, let us out. Let us out.
You are 100% certain this is the way.
Oh
You know.
no. No.
And you stride forward with confidence.
Yep,
One of the many traits that I appreciate about you, Atoli.
I know.
And you walk straight into the crossing with the fountain.
Thank
Perfect.
God.
Good.
And you can see
Let's get the fuck
exits
out of
to
here.
the park.
Clock tower, rest, yes?
I thought you
Let's
said
go.
we couldn't really go back to the clock tower.
We
Or-
could.
or-
The
Why
queen,
not?
the
The
odds are
Queen's
the
men
queen.
will be there
They'll
because
be there, but we are on, like, we
They'll let
still
us
have,
know.
like, a couple of days to, like,
yeah,
I don't
they said
really trust
they were
them.
giving us. Yeah, I don't really want to rest in the presence of them. I don't feel super great about that.
we still have the
But,
advantage if we're at the top of the tower, though. They might be around the tower, but she did promise they wouldn't
They
come
Yeah,
into
but
the
they
tower.
don't have. They could just like not let us in, or they could, you know, just report back to the Queen on where we are. Like she'll know.
Well, we made an agreement with the queen. I think that, and the whole point was that, like I said, if she was really not going to take it from us, we'd go meet her in person. So she could have killed us right then if she wanted to take it.
Let's
Yeah.
get out of the haze first.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's
We're
go.
out of the deep haze now again, right?
Yes, as you leave the park, you are out of the deep haze, and with the amount of rolls that you did, you barely made that within an hour, so you're fine. One more scene change, and it would have been another check.
I am that
Woo!
good. Full of confidence.
I am
completely.
that good.
Full of confidence. It was only jinxed that once by the Nibarling curse, so.
So where to next?
Uh,
I suppose we
I
have to go
guess-
to, wasn't it Eckerman, outside of Eckerman Mill with the dude we had who wanted the flower for the antidote thing?
for
You
the
mean
Oscar.
That's the next
Oscar,
place.
that was his name, yeah.
That would be number
Oscar.
7 on the map.
Yeah, so
We're already on the right side, so we
I'm-
could just go over there.
I don't know about you guys, but like I feel like resting up and getting rid of the you know,
At least one of my exhaustion things,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Not only that, but Nespip also has an exhaustion point because he didn't sleep the other night.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
Well-
feel like just an interim resting would probably
What time of
benefit
day is
us.
it?
It is you went here at first light and you've spent here like an hour, so it's
Really we
maybe-
have the whole day still, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
mind
not-
doing some walking to the place because it'll be a little bit like it won't be that hard for us to go to the mill after that, and we can rest outside the haze.
Yeah, because like in game logic, what we did is we went to the park, we found the flower, and came out. It's been like we woke up in the morning, walked over there, got the flower, left, and like it's still
It's like
early
9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it hasn't even hit noon yet. That wouldn't be that would be where you are.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
we
just-
can rest.
It's just the
yet.
gamer. It's just the gamer in me wanting to go into any encounter with like full HP and full spell slots and
Hey,
everything. It's like,
hey, if you want to meta these situations, you
Yeah.
gotta think about. what
Oh
we're s-
my god.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should start towards 7. And if we run
Yep.
into anything, then we can go back to the clock tower. But for
Yeah.
now,
Do
So
we
how do you
say
get
any?
there?
we shouldn't waste the day. Atoli, you're a guide.
we still need to navigate around the thick pockets of haze here in the actual town. And now, Atoli will also be on the lookout for any of the Queen's men in the area, keeping an eye on them.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a rough idea of how you want to travel from where you are right now.
So it was just the west,
go-
the
We
western.
go down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
So
here and
that
then
is free travel. I will not do another check for that. That's fine.
and then
Okay.
what was it?
Take
05?
this one road.
05 with the hooded lanterns.
Yeah, it was this way, and then
we're not going to O1 because that was where the nasty spiders and thick haze pockets were as well. So
So we're going this way, and then through
We're-
the back.
yeah, we're
back
we're
alley
going in
here.
through the back alleys and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then going
Yeah,
to
we're
the gate at number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
we're
will
gonna
require a single survival check to see how you manage to move through the inner city for that.
oh shit.
Come on. Is that a 12?
That is a 12.
Oof.
I mean, it's still relatively high.
You've been
Sure,
doing
I
really
mean-
good on these, but
I guess it just depends on how behind the scenes roll charts go. if it's
roll
actually
charts.
good or,
What are those?
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
Bar-
It's not. You know, it's not. It could be
Oh
worse.
no, he's making the face.
I don't like where this is
He's making
going.
the ooh.
12 more gnomes.
12 more gnomes. We're all dead.
An army of
Killed by
gnomes descends
gnomes.
on you, yelling, "You were on the grass!"
Oh, poor garden gnome.
No. This is
As
where
we-
this
That
is
would
where
be
we
so
stumble
good.
into. This is where we stumble into the shop that made all the gnomes. So there's literally like
Yeah.
30 of them.
They're just a bunch of tinkering gnomes. They're just like,
As we-
prepare to meet your doom.
As we look behind us, we see gnomes pouring out of the garden, chasing
An
us.
army of gnomes.
All yelling, like, how dare you? You were on the grass.
This is horrible.
That is funny though.
By your silence, Barry, I'm just gonna assume we can just move up here and it's no problem. We can just
Yeah, we
move
can
up
just
and
go,
get
right?
out.
Yeah,
We're
like,
fine.
we-
You can
we're-
put the-
We're right
You
there
can
with
put
the
token
garrison.
over there for reference. That's fine.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's still
We're
cooking
going-
up the scenario that we're heading into.
Maybe.
Oh, look,
so
we made it
yes.
to the we made it to the garrison.
we're out. Like we're out now. We made it. We're out.
Something else we should consider if we actually meet the hooded lantern and they ask any questions. Would we rather side with them or just keep all of our cards close to us for now?
I think I say we were trying to get into Queen's Park, got lost, and we're having to get back out to rest.
Okay.
That's the story. Yeah.
All right. So as you move through the narrow streets, all of a sudden you hear a sound that you've heard before. The sort of breathy, horrible breathing of the undead. And you notice that just a street up ahead, you see a couple of haze husks that are aimlessly wandering down the streets. How do you handle this? They haven't seen you.
I want to
How
sneak.
how many?
First glance, about 16 of them.
Oh shit.
Well, in that case,
You're in the inner city.
how about we backtrack a little bit quietly?
We are hiding.
Backtrack a little bit quietly, and then pick another route.
Okay. So you move back a bit. Great. That's all the decision I needed. That means we're going for option number 2.
Oh shit!
For fuck's sake.
Hey, I mean, what do you want? The plague or cholera?
We're gonna get something.
You backtrack and you move
hmm.
into an alley to scour around to move to the other area. Oh, these lights should
Can
be
I
lit.
stealth or do we need to stealth?
I will allow you a roll on. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth check to see if you're hidden.
Tolly would probably be trying to move stealthy. He's not naturally stealthy, but
22.
So everyone, or
As
just
I
those
said.
who want to be?
If you want to
hidden?
be, if you want to be stealthy, you can try. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Where'd my
Let's
little
roll.
the check didn't end up in the thing, but it's 22.
It did. It's a 22. I can see it.
Nesbit trips and you just hear metal shivering.
and so does Navarro.
what
No,
in the?
no
Natural
roll for
one.
Fritz.
Do
And
you
a
have
3 for
we have-
Fritz.
A
okay.
3
Oh,
for
sorry,
Fritz?
a 4.
Fuck. A 4. Guys, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to be the rogue at this point. Um,
There were way too many natural
Tali's doing
ones there.
better.
So
Tally's better.
as you're basically
The
hitting the
giant
dirt,
monster. The giant construct.
was it visible? Oh, you mentioning giant monster. Funny. Um.
Not funny. Don't do that.
Oh no,
No.
it's not funny. I'm being dead serious this time. As you as you try to walk away from the 16 haze husks, which are basically just they're humans, right? Like human corpses, just radiating purple and just like shuffling through the streets. You're like, no, 16 is way too much, and you turn around and you take this side street, and as you do, you try to be sneaky and you have no less than two party members who just trip at the exact same time. What are the
Oh
odds?
my
And they
god,
both
no.
the bar Nespip, you just fall on your armor, which is literally just like dinner bell.
Clang,
Clang!
clang, clang.
At the
Yeah.
same time, the Barlin, who is not wearing metal per se, just trips and falls into a bunch of old crates, making the same sound just with wood.
And Fritz also hit a 4.
And Fritz turns around and is like,
It's a
guys, what the
triple
hell?
trip.
Takes one step back and also just like trips over a rock.
Face plants in the street.
Yeah, cue Benny Hill music. As the three of you stand up again, I'll allow you not to be prone because that would be a little too terrible. You can feel the ground shake as apparently
Oh,
two
fuck.
creatures have heard you fall down,
They
and
heard the
from
three
both
people
the
fall over.
sides of the street, these gargantuan, muscly monsters approach.
Oh, they're big.
Yes.
Uh-oh. They got muscles.
And yes. And they look over at the five of you and they're like, and they
No.
approach. Roll for initiative.
All right.
Is
For
Nespip
initiative, I
supposed to be up here?
suppose.
Or
Where?
for me, he's up in this corner.
Oh,
Same.
Or am I
sorry.
just missing?
I would imagine
Okay.
you're about here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, feel free to position yourself if it's not exactly there, but
The Barlin,
basically
a
in this
solid 10. There we go.
It could be worse.
Could totally be
It's
worse.
dirty 20 for Fritz.
all
Now we
right.
get to know what the Haze Hulk rolled. A natural 20, for fuck's sake.
You had a 20, which with your dex bonus means you can go first.
Ooh. Okay.
Fritz, go ahead.
Has turned into a difficult situation.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, can you
As
explain
As
to
it
me?
usually
It's your
does.
wife.
Yes, exactly. Just yeah, this has turned into a difficult situation. And how does the haze situation look? We are surrounded by buildings, basically, if I see it correctly.
Yes.
Can I see like the rooftops, or is that completely covered in haze already?
Oh no, this is light haze, so you can basically see the rooftops. It's lightly obscured, is where you are.
Oh, okay. And how tall are the rooftops here?
Like 10 feet.
Oh, so not that much. Okay. In any case, I will use. Wait, what type of action is it? Give me a moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will use a bonus action,
Mhm.
and you'll see strings of smoke begin
Yep.
to emanate all
Yep.
around Fritz, and they start spinning around him and coalesce into like a small almost a small tornado around him, completely obscuring his bottom half. So you basically just see his torso and basically a tail of smoke and embers. And he just starts slightly hovering above the ground. So he will, with his now 30 feet fly speed, move over basically 30 feet here and 30 feet up, basically diagonally, if that's okay.
What you sure? What did you just invoke? Because like I'm lost here.
It's from my patron. I get Elemental Gift Flight. As a bonus action, you can give
Oh!
yourself a flying speed
Yeah,
of
you
30
do.
feet
Oh, shit.
that
Dude,
lasts for 10
That's
minutes,
cool.
during which you can hover.
Get the
That is
fuck out!
true.
Get the fuck out of my head.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So that's 30 feet there and 30 feet of elevation.
How tall
you
are
look
these
under-
husks again? These hulks again?
They're about like 8 to 10 feet somewhere, so they're basically rooftop height.
Okay. Okay. Or rather, how far can I move up before
You can't.
the?
Oh, before you hit the haze, you're fine with 30 feet. You got another 30 feet above you before you would hit the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then from his assumed safety, he'll just go ahead and launch 2 Eldritch Blasts at the upper one.
Sure.
Eldritch Blast.
That's 19 and 12.
The 19 hits.
Okay.
We did a lot of combat today, by the way. Like I just realized.
Yeah, we've been combating it up.
That's 15 force plus 3 fire.
So 18 points of damage. Noted.
Not bad.
Yep, that's turn.
Alrighty. The Juggernaut up here will do something, I think, but I need to quickly check.
Could I
Yes.
have been in a different spot? Because I feel like are you playing this Juggernaut right now or the other
No,
one?
the one at the top.
Oh, okay, never mind.
This Juggernaut up here is going to 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's going to run. It's going to run here. And it does so like running. It actually like
Oh no.
goes and runs. And he does a trampling charge. I need for Nespip and for can Tali technically go prone? Or is he safeguarded
If-
against that?
I think you can go prone.
Okay. Then for the both of you, I would require a strength saving throw.
Polly is like a turtle on his back, just like.
Oh, Tali got a 7.
Oh, Tolly, no.
Tali is prone.
He is on his back.
I got a 17.
With the 17, you barely make it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So he rushes past you and like bumps into you, but you stand your ground. And as he runs past, he turns around and he makes 2 like large meaty fists, and he's like "Rah, rah," just tries to punch you. Which means that is a a 9 to hit.
Oh,
I figured as much. And that is a 19 to hit.
Tali can still use his. Oh no, he's not in melee. Shield.
Yeah, sure, you can. So he punches your shield.
Okay.
And that is all you can do. Elodie.
Okay. So I don't know if you saw my little message. I
Where?
would like to have been hidden over here since I did an okay stealth check, but I'm totally okay if you want me to not be able to do that.
Oh, I said over there.
By the carriage, an
Um,
overturned carriage.
By the carriage.
Heck, you know, I mean, you
'Cause
already
I
got
think
2
I
level
would've-
contamination. Give me a stealth check.
I
Let's see
would've
what you
snuck.
got.
Well,
Well, she got a
I
good
did a
stealth.
stealth check before and I got a 22. I don't know. Do you want me to do another one?
Okay, on the with the 22, sure.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna hit this one with
Yes.
my dagger,
Which you
or
can do with
try to
advantage,
hit it,
as you're doing that from
which I can do
stealth.
with advantage. Yes. So let's psychic blades. Psychic blades. God damn it! I
Uh,
hate my life. A 10 is not gonna hit, is it?
No, it whisks
No.
past its head.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action do this again because I can still get sneak attack if this hits.
Yes.
Is it still with advantage? God
No, you
damn
revealed
it.
yourself
No.
by hitting
Exactly.
or by
Um,
attacking.
Okay. Well, that's terrible.
How fitting.
You got a 2, a 3,
I
and a 4.
fucking suck.
You did in the Barlin.
2, 3, and a 4. I did it in the Barlin for sure. All right. Well, fuck me, I guess.
Say Nabarlin's very
I
influential here.
will.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nabarlin is really spoiling my shit right now. I'm just gonna stay where I am, try to take some cover, maybe get a little bit of cover, add to my AC. And that is all I'm gonna do.
Sure.
Marlon
And
has,
behind the card, you will have half cover. I will give you that.
Okay, thank you. Is that +2 to AC or is it
Yes,
+5?
+2.
+2, okay.
Nesbit,
Mm,
who is not prone.
yeah, but I'm not sure. I think these guys had pretty good HP and probably a pretty decent armor class, so I'm casting another Fairy Fire
Yes.
on the one in front of me for now.
That will be a deck save of how much? Was that for you?
16.
16. A 2?
Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna command Tali to get up, so using half his movement, so I got 20 left.
Yep.
And come next to me and attack once. Eh. Oh wait, it's with advantage, right? It's in the way.
Yeah, because Fairy Fire.
That's better.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And 10 force damage.
Nice.
Also, maybe you would want to mark yourself as concentrating, Nesbip.
Right.
that's another 2, just for joshing around.
Yep. Alrighty. That's all.
Mine retaliation here for or reaction, or is
Sorry?
am I in reaction range here to him, or
Reaction
like
to what?
if I move away?
Oh, yes, you're in opportunity attack range.
Opportunity, that's what it goes. Sorry.
Yes.
Right. Well, gonna try and take a shot at dodging out of there anyway. See how are we gonna do that?
Don't move down.
No, we're gonna do something else. So, being surrounded by two of these giant things, it's gonna cause Atoli to freak out a little bit. So at first, he's going to use his bonus action, cast Misty Step,
Yes.
get out of dodge basically without seeing where Elodie actually went. He's gonna pop on over here,
Yep.
Oh, okay.
and then see her out the corner of his eye, like, oh. And as an actual action, he is going to do a couple of
Scorching
hand
radiance.
no a couple of hand movements and tap himself and then fly 30 feet up in the air.
Fair.
Oh, shit.
Those are 2-level spells.
That is true.
No, that's
Misty
a
Step.
what?
Misty Step is a leveled spell and Flies is a leveled spell, so you can't cast both of them.
Oh,
Even if one is a bonus
shite.
action and one is an action. You could do one of
I
those
had-
things.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I had no idea that's a rule. I learn something every day.
Yeah, it's totally a rule.
I mean, in the old
Yeah.
rules, it's more complicated than that, but basically, yeah.
I'm outdated, that's why. Well, in that case, we're just going to go with a
Cantrip.
non-level
That is
spell
fine.
of a frostbite instead on the one closest to the whole group.
Which is a con save.
Yep.
Oh, it could have disadvantage. That would be really nice.
That is a 23.
Oh, fuck.
Well, then it makes it. So yeah,
Then
nothing.
it doesn't do anything.
Nope, nothing at all.
Mr. Nabar.
Yeah, these things have good con. They're huge.
I
They
just
would
wanted to get
stop
out
you,
of
yeah.
dodge, so
Yeah, that was a good move. Your little sorcerer is a squishy boy.
Let's see. Well, okay. Well, in that case, then Marlon will pull out the arrow that he had dripped some blood on earlier, and it's all covered in veiny veins, and throw a glowing object down at the base of the bottom creature,
Yes.
and he will fire that arrow at that object. Cast light growth.
Cool.
Whoa. Cool.
And so
An
from the ground, it
ever-changing
hits.
backup.
It shatters. And if you read the description, it requires an apparent addiction to berries. So, by the way,
I figured as
Oh,
much.
yes, there's an apparent addiction to berries. Um, it shatters and makes a.
If any of you is like, huh, that is correct, by the way.
I'm trying to mark down. Oh, here we go. Not there.
Oh, you want to have the 20-foot radius?
Yeah,
Allow
not
me.
there. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it.
Well, you shot it on him, right?
Right in front of him, so it'd be like that.
That would be like that.
Well,
All right,
mine's
over
a
there.
little
That's fine
further
too.
up. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine too.
Guess I'm just trying to try to move it up further, but still make it so he has some space to go. All right, and then Marlon will run over here. How many feet was that? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Whoa,
5.
2d4 for every 5 feet it travels. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then he will fire off a shot at the closest one that he gets advantage on. So
Okay.
attack normal.
Nice.
holy shit! Who
Hello,
are you?
sir.
Who are you?
Hello,
What have you done with
sir.
Nabalin?
Well, there's your
Yeah.
crit for today.
Where's our boy? Why is he good now? Whoa, and I rolled an 8 on a D8
So
too.
11 plus 8,
Plus
so that's
8,
still
right?
19 damage.
19, yeah.
That is 19 damage.
And it goes in again for
And
another
that
one.
makes
Let's
him
see.
bloodied.
Makes him bloody. Oh, nice. Aw.
Ah, there he
But
But
is.
it's
still,
with
6 seems
it's
pretty
no,
good.
it's with advantage. It's with advantage.
Wait, which one did you shoot?
The one closest to everybody.
Ah,
This one.
okay.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, so
confused
it's with
because how was the
advantage.
other one bloodied?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
so
one
it's-
arrow. No, that's with a 16. There we go.
And you
That's a lot better. With a
bloody
22, that
20.
hits.
Nice. Rolls
Hey,
on your
still 10 though.
damage. God.
Hitting 10.
Let's go.
Who are you?
It's hurting.
Blondie will.
Infuse a
Uh,
strike.
He did that for Tali just for
Oh,
funsies.
okay.
He's gonna come up
I mean, it's a
here.
reaction. You regain your reaction when you start your turn.
I think we're still in that same round though.
It's per turn, not per round. Reactions recharge on at the start of your turn.
Correct.
Oh.
Okay, well shoot.
Yeah, Blondie could infuse a strike if she wanted to.
Yeah, she
Yes.
gets that next one. Here we go. 3 damage.
Another 3.
So you did 1, 2, 3. I guess he's gonna move back in further here. Okay. And I guess that's my turn now.
All right. The big boy down here is stupid enough to keep on moving. Now, this is difficult terrain, meaning his speed is half, so he can only move 20 right now,
So
which
that
means
is
he moved 4. So that's 4 times 2d4 for an 8d4 damage. Feel free to roll it.
fuck yeah.
So
8d4.
8d4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go.
Oh, that's really good.
20.
That's pretty good.
Heck yeah. 20 out of the
And
gate.
he takes the damage as he walks through that. That is all he can do.
Dum-dum.
Top of the round. Fritz.
Another 2 Eldritch Blasts at the first
Eldritch.
one.
Yep.
They're at advantage because of
Fairy Fire.
yeah, the first one is a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
And the second one is a 27.
That'll also hit.
That's 12, 22 force damage plus 3 fire damage.
25. Noted.
That's you know what? If I can go a bit further up, I will, just to have a bit more of a vantage point to see if anything else is coming here.
Yeah, it'll look like you have another 30-ish feet above you. So
Yeah, I'll just go up to 45.
Sure. That is safe.
So I don't see anything coming barreling towards the commotion.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
I hate you
That's
do
it
that.
then.
All right. We have a big Hazehawk over here who's pretty hurt and pretty angry. And he looks over at Nespip and he raises his meaty fists and tries to punch you twice again. Once for a 21.
Deflect attack from Tali as his reaction.
Okay. In that case, I need to re-roll it. That is a 20 then. So it saves you 1 point.
That hits.
Right.
Should I let it hit? I feel it's bad if it hits me, but I got a lot of HP.
Maybe let it hit you, and then next one, save it for the next one. That
You could let it
Oh
hit
wait,
you
I have.
once.
I let it hit me. I let it hit me.
Okay. The second one is a crit.
As it hits me, I'm using my reaction to use my radiant weapon on my Warhammer, my new infusion. And as a reaction, immediately after being hit by an attack, I can expend one charge and cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn.
Oh,
That's big.
Yeah.
Because
shit,
I believe
baby,
I can still
that's
attack you,
so
but that's with
good.
disadvantage. So I
Yeah.
need to re-roll that one.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Oh, reroll the crit.
Yep. And that turns it into a 10.
That's
Oh,
it.
fuck yeah.
well played,
Okay.
sir. Well played.
Did you
Yeah.
get
well
a little bit
played.
of damage from the
So
other
the first one,
though?
yeah, the first
First
one
one
will
hits,
hit, but
yeah.
the second one doesn't hit. So
That's
let me make him
huge.
blinded. There we go.
Beautiful.
That will hit you for, let me have a look. That is a total of 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, okay.
Fuck
Imagine
yeah,
that
that's a
on
lot.
a crit. Imagine that on a
And a
crit.
42
Yeah, a
added
crit-
to that.
A crit
hurts.
would have been
Concentration.
very bad.
I'll try
Check on the concentration.
concentration.
Yes.
It's a DC 11, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 25.
You're fine. Elodie.
Okay. We are going to, first of all, I would like to bonus. Well, no, I don't really have to hide. This one's fairy fired, or this one's fairy fired.
The one up here.
The one up here, and it's blinded,
Correct.
which I
So
don't
you have
know,
advantage.
but I have advantage. Okay, I'm gonna stay
I
behind
think
my
you
little
will know.
cover.
Like at that point, like you saw a
Yeah.
flash from his weapon coming, and this creature's like trying to like
Okay,
avert its
okay,
eyes. So
yeah. So
Does
I'll
it
peek
do-
my little head up and throw some daggers. You know me. Dagger. Get your mind on fire. All right, let me do that one more time. Let's see if it works a little better. There we go. 22 to hit.
so the second one hits. Yeah,
And it should have sneak attack because I have advantage.
that is correct. And because
So
Nespip is standing there too.
not too bad.
So while it's screaming,
16
like, and
points
it's
of damage.
while it's screaming and trying to avert its eyes, you just hit him in the Adam's apple, and it just dies.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to take another attack on this one of my bonus attack. Let me see. Where's my little bonus action? There it is. All right. I don't have advantage on that one. So just
Nope.
14.
That misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. And I will stay where I'm at and just duck back behind my little cover.
Sounds good. Nespip.
Nespip is gonna go into melee with the other one
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
just try to hit it twice.
Let's do it.
Oh, first one is an 11.
That misses.
Oh, fuck.
Second one
Come
is a
on.
19.
That'll hit.
That's better.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage. Noted.
And as a bonus action, he's gonna command Tali to take another hit. That's only a 13.
No, that misses.
Okay, then that's the turn.
All right. Atoli.
Seeing the quickening pace of combat change here, he's going to instead of chickening out of this fight now that the odds seem a little bit more in their favors, he's going to just fire off a 3rd level Scorching Ray instead, so that should be 4
Oh
rays.
shit! Fuck yeah! They have to roll the hit on everyone.
Yeah.
Oh no!
See,
One goes wide.
I'm having a great day.
Second one goes wide.
Second one goes wide. Third one for an Barlin.
Oh, there
Oh,
it
there
is.
we
Natural
go.
20. There we go.
And the last one as well.
That'll also hit. Nice.
So we get 2, where one of them is a
Yeah, one
critical
crit
hit,
and one normal.
and 1.
So that is 46 plus. Oh, hang on. You get a full 6 added to that. So that is 16 and 5. 21 total.
Is it a full 6 added to it, or is it a full 2d6 added to it?
Yeah,
No, here-
2d6.
No, just
Yeah, but
Each beam is 2d6.
correct.
Or it
But
should be a full 12 added to it.
no,
Oh, I
If
see,
you'd
I
li-
see. Sorry.
if I can explain,
Yep.
it's a
Oh.
5 and a 1. So that's a 1 and a 5 added to that for a 6. So
Oh,
that's 16 and 5
Yeah.
is
okay.
21.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. It
It's
does
all
make him
good.
bloodied. Nebarlin.
Ready. Cool. Let's see. How far are we from it? Okay, so he's going to move up. I was going to move up 1 and fire off an arrow.
Okay. Why move up 1?
13.
Why do anything?
13 misses.
Because in case he missed, he gets frustrated and he's going to throw the javelin at him.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. I was like, you've 150 feet. Oh, okay.
He
Let's see
did
if I
it.
can hit him with this.
He did a
So
thinking.
do you use the normal attack
15.
or do you use the
I don't
the
use
lightning?
I don't use a glade because it's why would I do that?
I don't know. I need to ask. So you throw for a 15. That hits.
Yes, boy.
Oh, nice.
So I have
That
damage
probably
for the
just
javelin,
hits.
which is 3, but then I
Mhm.
also get 4d6.
Because I have a DC 13.
For 11.
Is that not
Dex
only if you do
save.
the lightning bolt attack? Or
No,
do
the
you
lightning bolt
always
attack-
get
No.
it though?
You always get that, but the lightning bolt also actually works as a lightning bolt. But this thing actually
Oh.
does damage on hit, so that's why this is such a cool weapon.
Does it do
And
a saving throw for Dex?
No.
I think.
It's because
No?
the special ability is a straight line, so everything in between me and the creature would have to do a
Each
dex
creature
saving
in the
throw.
line. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the
Yeah,
line,
so
isn't he?
so that
I
is
didn't
a
do that,
lightning bolt spell that you can do once a day. But as a javelin, you can hit a creature and then it hits it for damage and for lightning damage.
Oh,
Those are
shit.
two different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then Blondie
Oh, good.
will also infuse it with for 2 damage.
So that is a total of 16. He's a little
Heck
bit
yeah,
more bloody.
Blondie. Get it, buddy.
And then she'll come in and
Bite him. Bite him.
bite him.
Oh no. And it'll
18.
hit.
Fuck yeah, girl.
1d6, 2 plus 3, so 5 damage total.
5 damage as well. The Hulk does not like that, and it growls loudly as it slams its fists down, as it is his turn right now. And it will try to attack Bloody, as that is the one that attacked him last. For a 23
Mm-hmm.
and another 23.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Get ready to eat snake.
Yeah,
Yep.
I am afraid so.
Oh no. How much
I mean-
damage is that?
Well, for this one, I have to roll because these creatures are slightly different. These two.
Okay.
So that is 18
Mm-hmm.
and 14. So that is 32 total.
Ha! No snake today, buddy. She's got.
Oh, because you have 35. Yeah, you just barely make that. Yeah.
Oh,
But
just
wait, when
barely
did he
on
heal?
He didn't heal.
When did-
We ascended the Blondie's stats have been off for about 5 sessions.
Yeah, but when did she heal
Didn't
from the
Blondie take
gnomes?
some damage?
Oh,
I've
they-
fed her. Don't
Yeah, they
you
split.
forget? You
Oh,
forget.
she got the good berries.
She got the berries.
Okay.
They split like 30 berries or something.
Yeah,
I
he had
had
like
30
20 berries.
I had 30 berries. I cast
I
good
see.
berry to get 40 berries. I gave her 20. I ate 20, and we're fully up to health.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you're out of berries.
Now I'm out of berries.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
just
have
wait.
one berry left.
Just wait.
No, I don't. Oh, well, yeah, we
Yeah.
have one. We have the
Our
best
DM.
berry.
The best
best
berry of
berry.
all.
Top it around. Fritz,
2 Eldritch Blasts.
let's do it.
Heck yeah.
I think those will both miss because the better one is a 13.
Yeah.
Oof. That's rough. But at least it's
Okay.
just a cantrip.
That's it.
All right. Elodie,
All right. I'm
are you
gonna
going to
throw.
down 2 Hulks today?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I am. All right, let's throw. I pop my head back up. Aim for this fucker, and let's see what we do. I think it's just one roll.
Correct.
Oh, I hate this.
The
Come
dice
on, give me something good. Yes. Okay, 22.
the
22 to
dice
hit.
giveth and the dice taketh away.
And there's all of that. Oh, look at that. Okay. So that's okay. 16 points of damage again. On this Hulk.
Yes. Still
Juggernaut
standing.
thingy. And then I'm going to bonus action strike it again. Come on, hit it. No! 10, that misses.
It flies right over.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna again stay where I'm at. This is a perfect spot for me. So yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Nespip.
Nesper's gonna try to strike twice against his little toe.
Mm.
You say
Uh,
little toad.
20.
21,
That'll hit.
nice.
Ooh, that's 13 damage.
Heck yeah.
You struck his little toe, right?
Yep.
Give me something flavorful because you killed it.
Yes.
How do you topple a
I
Hulk?
need to win.
I'm not sure if this makes any sense, but as I crush the little toe, you just see basically blood splattering out of the little toe. And he's just bleeding
there
to
was
death on that.
really big artery in that little toe.
I I can ascend that. I can change that.
Go ahead.
So as you slam and smash the little toe and blood starts pouring out, it obviously hurts the brute, and he starts stumbling around a little bit and trip over the same crates that you tripped over, and
Everyone's tripped over.
accidentally impales his head on one of the broken like pieces of wood there
Yeah, for
as
sure,
he's
for sure.
as it tumbles down.
It's like that could have been you guys.
That's nasty. Yeah. They're
Death
very
by
dead.
death by little toe.
Yeah.
I
I
love
guess
it.
it goes without. I guess it goes without saying that the veins and sinew across the ground that are all razor sharp, they dissolve into a goopy, sloppy mess.
Goopy goops.
Sounds fair. It is once again quiet over here, but as you know, in the city of Drakkenheim, if you make a ruckus, you might as well just also take.
Yeah,
the loot. So,
let's
you guys
sneak.
gonna go?
Let's keep sneaking.
Fritz, you might want to ground yourself before the spell wears off.
Yeah. Before
He's
going
just gonna
down, Fritz
hover
will.
like an inch off the ground.
Probably yes. No, first he will just take another look, like up and down the alley, and just take a close look if anything is moving, and if he hears anything maybe from up there with less
It doesn't s-
obstruction.
It doesn't seem like anything is currently aware of your presence here.
Okay, in that case, he will go down and just hover like a good 5 feet off the ground.
I love that. For how long can you do that, by the way? Like for like in a minute?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes. Dang. All right. Are you guys going to move on?
Yep.
Yes.
Then from here, this was your check, so you can make it to the gate.
Yay!
Before approaching the gate, he would dismiss the flight to not cause any confusions and questions.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
We have a symbol, right? We have a symbol that we can show these fuckers.
Yes, we can show our little Lord Commander badges.
Cool.
to
Yes,
get through.
good. Let's do that.
Do you do that actually? Like, do you approach the gate and be like, "Hi, we need to go out and like show your badge"?
I mean, that's how we're going to get through without having any trouble, right? Like, otherwise
We
they
don't
would
know that yet, really.
investigate us.
I think we have.
We're
I'm
coming
not sure
from
why we
in.
got
we-
the.
We're coming from
Should we try to
inside.
get through without
Yeah,
showing the?
we're
No,
coming from
I
inside.
think we got one badge from saving Petra, and then he gave us other badges, if I remember
He gave us
correctly.
Yeah.
Lord Commander badges. Yeah, like he badges from the Lord Commander.
So we could just use those, or we could try to do it without using them and then just pull them out if we need to.
I would
Yeah,
use
let's
the normal badge, so if anyone watches, they don't think we are actually working with them for now.
Okay, let's
Wasn't-
not show
wasn't-
the
Yeah.
badge until necessary.
Wasn't there something
Yeah.
about a password as well?
The password was for getting into the what was
Oh, the
it called?
garrison. The garrison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Alright.
think there's a password to get out, but
So I'll save you a map change. But as you approach the gate and you elect not to use your badge, you will be hailed by the various guards that are on the walls. And as you approach and make clear that you want to pass through the gates, the leading captain of the guards will approach you and say, "All right, well, you know the drill. We have a 20% tax on anything you take out because
oh,
well,
for
we need to eat
fuck's
as well."
sake.
We can like still show the first badge we got, I think,
Yeah.
which gives us free passage.
At that point, it totally would flash the first batch.
Oh,
I'd be like, no, we're on duty basically.
yeah. Well, you take everyone nowadays. Sure, let them through, and the gate will open, and you guys can move.
Fuckers.
next time, spare the lip.
Yeah. Go on through. We don't want to keep the gate open for too long. Oh,
right.
before you leave, he says.
Okay.
You guys seen any gnolls lately?
Not on this side.
No,
Good.
not for a while. We saw their work. They killed a bunch of people and put them in a terrible pile, but other than that,
That was all, huh? Oh, you haven't seen.
I mean,
you haven't seen.
I
the
wouldn't
worst,
think it's a
but-
laughing matter, but to each their own.
Yeah. Well, it's good. Like, how far into the city have you been?
The inner.
Not too far. The where we saw the gnolls was actually outside the walls.
So you haven't seen them
Yeah.
anywhere inside the walls that you've been.
No.
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 Okay. And how far did you go?
The Queen's Park.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
garden.
And we got lost and attacked. And
Yeah, I
decided
don't
it's a good
recommend
point
going
to go
in
back.
there. It's quite dangerous.
Yeah.
There's some really nasty gnomes.
Gnomes.
Yeah.
And a
gnomes.
crying tree.
Yep.
You know what? I'm not even going to ask.
No, don't.
All right. Go on through. Thank you. And you make your way through the gate.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Where to
As
next?
after we're out of earshot, I say, should we be giving information to these people? I mean, like, should we be lying to them?
I totally
We didn't
will.
lie.
I totally was gonna
That's-
flash out like a sly little smile and be like, "Hey, they might be your people."
Oh, shut up. and then I don't talk out of
Spite.
you little poop.
We need to get somewhere somewhere we can do a short rest. Or
Yeah, could we do that
Nope.
before we go to 7?
Yeah. So
Could we
I
go
believe I mentioned this once
over
or twice,
here
but
or
short
something?
rests are okay in the haze. You can do like a quick
Oh,
stop,
okay.
eat bandage. You can do that.
okay. So
Okay.
I guess
I wouldn't mind doing one of those.
If you want to do it,
And-
because you're near a gate right now, if this would be a fair place to do that, if you want to do that
Yeah.
right now, I'm fine with that. You don't have to like
Yeah.
check for that or anything.
yeah, we can
I would want to do that.
yeah.
I haven't used any
One.
resources yet that recover in a short rest.
Well, I don't have a lot of HP, but
Yeah.
Fritz being Fritz with his pipe. Well, I don't need that.
I
Yeah.
don't need a
I can do
short
this all day.
rest.
I'll take a
I
single
can
hit
shoot
die.
Eldritch Blasts all day. I will do a couple because
That doesn't
I
work well.
am not. I'll do 3. Let's see.
Wait, how?
Oh, nice. Okay. So I get 14 back.
You
Okay.
don't.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I don't?
No, you get half of that.
Oh, for fuck's
As you
sake.
take an hour to take a break, you're noticing that your body is just still
That's a second. That's a second
that
one. Or
that
is it the first
contamination
one?
is hitting you. You'd only take
Okay,
half of that. So the
well,
14 gets us to a 7.
yeah, I took 7 damage for it. So because it automatically applied it when I pressed the button.
Yep.
In that case, I'm gonna try to do 2 more.
Sure.
Just to see, and then I take half of this.
Yes.
So half of that would be 6 or 5.
In your favor, so 6.
6. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's well, no. Let me minus 5. There we go. Okay. All right. So I have almost full. That's fine. And I only have 1 hit die left. I'm gonna record that.
Let's see the positive side. We can test if the hard stabbing potion works on you.
Yeah.
If I
Um,
do so I'm rolling the hit dice for Blondie. Could I keep rolling? If because I rolled really bad, can I keep rolling dice, or is once I choose the amount to use, I can only use those amount?
I don't know how many she has, but she will
She
probably have an
has
amount of.
no. She has equal to my ranger levels of 6. I only use 4. Could I keep? Could I add 2 more to it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. See, there we go.
well,
That's why I
at
should
least
have.
we're learning things about contamination. I'd rather know than not know.
So where to next? Are you guys going to go to Reed Manor?
Yeah, we'll start towards that way, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that's the logical next step.
So with all
Yep.
the checks that you've had so far, I'll allow you a free pass to that place.
Oh, thank you.
With all the
Who's the
checks.
best?
And then people say I'm not a
Alright.
benevolent DM. Come on now.
Just for funsies, I want to see.
Just see what it would have been.
It would be
That's
fine.
pretty good.
You would have been fine. Yes.
5.
On the way there, we should probably figure out if we're gonna try to get him to spill anything for the Amethyst Academy, or what we do about that. Because they
Yeah,
also wanted his knowledge, or at least his
right.
conserved head or
They
something.
wanted, they wanted his research for sure.
That was what we were like. The whole storyline or plot with this guy was his entrenchment or banishment from the academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got banished because, wait, I have notes on him somewhere.
Notes on Oscar.
Maybe.
Hey, my plugin works. Okay, I need to look into that.
Oh,
I
the
got a
thing
patrol
it
plugin.
moves. Yeah,
It
it
works.
moves. That's
I
awesome.
gave up. I've given up on that. Like in the Queen's Park, where you saw those 2 lumbering things, they should have been patrolling, and I was like, no, whatever. Like I'll just talk over that. I have a plugin that actually it works great. I'm gonna have a look at like what's different between this one and the other one.
I'm
I
not too
didn't write
sure, but
anything
did they
about
move?
why Oscar was not.
Did they move in the Parks Garden? I thought they did.
I'm pretty sure
Hey,
one of them did.
I might have imagined it.
No, I'm
Or
pretty sure
maybe you
the
have moved them manually.
yeah.
I didn't move anything manually, so if it moved, then it moved on your screen, which is more concerning. But like,
I'm not
think-
100% sure, but I just kind of maybe I'm imagining things.
No, I agree. I'm pretty sure the left one moved, but the right one didn't.
strange. I'll have a look at that. But I have it specifically for this, just like so you have it, so I don't have to manually move things around. So you're back at the mansion, and there is, as last time, there is just one of these like lumbering ogre zombies just like moving through the garden, just on his patrol.
So just quick, what I remember or what I wrote down about him is some wizard was thrown out of the academy for unethical stuff. He got the purple haze potion thing. The Amethyst Academy wants him because of this potion, and we have the option to get him to return, get his research, or somehow get his memories. The Amethyst Academy also made an offer to reinstate him, but I think they think it's quite unlikely because he left on quite bad terms.
Okay.
And he also wanted
glad
to
you
deal
did
with the
this.
queen, so we probably say that the deal fell through. Or
Well, we could still give him the truth about the deal with the queen, saying, "Hey, she wants to do business with you, but exclusive business,
yeah, but that would be bad for us if he actually gets the deal.
unless we can
Then
get a deal before that deal. Like we can get, yeah, I get it, yeah.
I don't see why we should work for the queen at this point.
No, she's losing fervor for sure.
Also, one quick thing, Barry. I think you haven't updated this Fritz token yet to medium size.
You are right. There you go.
Look at that
Thank
big
you.
boy. All right. Let's go.
And Fizzle isn't here still.
I did have her token here in like a second ago.
No,
Yeah,
she
she's
shouldn't be here because she's still
Oh,
dead
okay. Yep.
or gone or whatever familiars do.
That is fair.
Let's go, I guess.
As you walk into the garden, the ogre zombie will stop dead in its track and just lumber over.
Dead.
What? What
is
you
it?
do?
Hello there, old chap. How's it going?
Oh
As he
god, not
speaks in
again.
ogre.
Mm.
Your master sent us
Again.
on a task to retrieve a flower from the Queen's Park Garden.
Brain rot, it's
Ooh.
us. Do you not remember?
Brain rot. You remember his
I
name?
think
That's
he
so
was called
cute.
Brain Rot. I'm not completely sure, but I think so.
That one was missing a jaw. That one couldn't talk. He was missing a
Yeah,
jaw.
that's not this one. That's the other
Okay,
one.
okay, okay.
Mm.
Uh,
Go
Barlow-
in. And he points towards the door.
Thank
Okay,
you.
easy enough.
Perfect.
All right. I do.
Yeah, going in for sure.
I mean, no point trying
Did
to
we
lie
knock
to a
on it?
servant.
I think I might. I
No,
might knock it.
he said go in, so go in.
See it.
That's impolite. I'll knock.
Sure. If you knock, then after a couple of seconds, you will hear some stumbling near the door, and the door will open. And you will see a familiar face, I'd imagine at this point, as one of his apprentices, Taryn, will open the door.
Ah, Taryn.
Oh, you guys again.
You look like you could be my
Uh,
brother.
Strikingly,
All
right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, give me a perception check on that.
No, he's not. He's not. That would be insane. Um,
Is that something the rest of us could potentially notice as well?
13.
I don't think so.
I say no.
It's a passing thought for you right now.
Passing thought. Okay. All right.
I just imagined
Blonde
the
hair,
same
blue
thing
eyes.
with Dimension 20 Fantasy High. Are you my dad?
Yeah. Just everything is just. Are you my dad?
Oh no, I'm sorry,
I
dude.
love that gag
You
so
do
much.
you saying all of that right now literally just fucked my head up.
It fucked your head up? Why?
Oh my
He
god.
looks kind of like him, and he's a magic user.
And he's followed another mage out of the academy. If all children are oh my good god.
We don't know
Well,
that.
he didn't do anything weird when we were here before, so I'm gonna trust that I would recognize my brother if he was here. So that's what I'm gonna trust.
Like, he definitely doesn't look like your brother like you last seen him. That's true. Yeah, you were
Cool.
here for Oscar, right? So come on in.
It's your deal, Taryn.
Huh? Oh, just apprenticeship and all that. I don't know.
Yeah, do you like working for the big guy?
It's better than the Amethyst Academy, really.
Oh, stop
Yeah,
it!
I heard they do bad stuff to people there.
It's a terrible place. I don't want to be there. I got my training
Don't
and
blame you
everything,
there.
and then at some point it just felt like they needed more and more. And Oscar's out here doing the real thing. We're making sure that
Yeah,
we have
he's doing the field
safe.
work for sure.
Yeah, we're trying to save people here. So anyways, come on in, he says, and he walks through the door.
Okay. I love asking NPCs. So what's your deal?
It's great. Like,
what's
honestly,
your fucking
exposition is
deal?
one of the best things you can do. The room you walk
Alright.
in still looks at least vaguely familiar with all of the other apprentices, as well as Brain Rot just being busy here. The jawless ogre zombie is
Heck
putting
yeah, brain rot.
crates upon crates.
Crates on crates on
Hills,
crates.
Elsfried. Hey, buddy. Hey, giant. Well,
Is the other one called like headache or something?
The one outside?
Yeah.
No, I believe it's
Brain
called Meat
rot and
Fist.
headache. Oh, meat
No.
fist. That's even
Yeah.
better. All right. Our guy isn't in here. Should we bring him out?
Yeah, I believe he's right now. He's probably busy. So do you guys want to wait or something? Or
Yeah.
yeah, we were sent after to help your research. So
right?
And we
I
definitely got to talk to him.
Yeah, Oscar doesn't really want to be bothered when he's in his laboratory. I don't like if you can wait around for a while, and maybe like in a couple of hours, he might have time for you.
Sure, the
That sounds fine.
ingredients that he sent us to find won't last that long outside of the haze.
Yeah, we do have like something that's pretty like vital to his research. Like he's gonna want it
Give me a
right
persuasion
now.
check.
Thank you.
Me or
The both of you.
Nabarlin?
The both
Well,
of you.
I'll
You were
persuade.
leaning
I'll
into each other
persuade.
there.
I will see
17.
persuasion.
Okay.
God, Navarlin,
Oh.
just stop.
Nabarlin, just
I-
stop being
That is
Nabarlin, dude.
that's one of my top tier skills, and I still get 12. Fuck.
You have
I
a
wanted to say it's not one of
+7
your
to it.
days, but like Oh, so it's important, huh? All right. Bolter. Do you know is Oscar like down in his lab right now? And Bolter, who's like stroking his cat, he says, "Huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
stroking his
he's
cat.
yeah."
No, that's a
Sorry.
euphemism I haven't heard yet.
I was
Yeah,
about to
it's
say.
definitely a euphemism. I was like, I don't know if I like that or not.
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond.
You're gonna have to check with Marco. I believe Marco is busy with him. Just I don't care. Go on, like through the door.
Marco.
So we go to the room. Is that
Yeah.
what he's saying? Go through
That's
the
what
door.
he said.
He's saying we have to check with Marco. Who the fuck is Marco?
All right, Marco.
So
Hello.
Hello.
as you open the
Yeah.
door, you just see someone who pushes a bookcase against the wall and then turns around. Oh, are you guys? Hello. I'm Marco. What are you guys doing here?
We were sent the. We were
Delivery.
told to. Yeah, delivery. We have a very important component
Totally.
to.
Shit.
He would have recognized me instantly.
Oh yeah.
Totally looks up at
Wait.
him like,
Atoli, do you have a friend?
Are
Marco?
you still alive?
The rumors of my demise were greatly exaggerated.
Marco
That's
takes
so
2
good.
psychic damage. And
Marco takes 2 psychic damage and immediately dies.
that is
He's
funny.
charmed by you for 1 minute.
Where's that from? I can't remember it.
Isn't it Ice Age?
Oh right, yeah,
Ice
it was.
Yeah. The
was
penguins,
Buck.
right? Oh, the
No,
yeah,
no.
it was a
Oh,
bug.
Buck.
Yeah.
It was a bug.
The bug.
So
God.
Um, I we were in
I love
class. You know, we were in Professor Alban's class
You were mates?
on evocation. I remember you because
copy my homework.
no, you were there for like 2 classes and then you were gone and didn't really think of anything about that. And then I heard that you died or something. I mean, something like that sticks, man. You know.
Death is probably more what I wished for rather than what happened.
I imagine you still
What
have
do
your
you
hood
not?
like drawn.
Yeah,
Right?
but now he reveals it.
Oh, Drakkenheim?
I wish. More like
You
the
need to
Academy.
speak to. Yeah, see, this is why we don't want to work for the Academy anymore. They're terrible. You should talk to Oscar. He's a visionary, and maybe he can even help you with this. Like, maybe scrape something off, maybe turn it into.
He
Oh
holds
yeah,
a
I
hand up.
already.
He holds a hand up to just stop him right there. It's like, this is who I am now.
Is that your warrior?
Okay,
Sorry.
respect
And we've
that.
already talked to Oscar.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't want him
this
any
is a
other way.
return mission. We got stuff from him, or we got directions from him.
He sent us to
What did you
find a
get?
flower in the Queen's Park Garden.
You guys went for the Eldritch Lilies.
Yes.
We did.
Did you
Yeah.
find one?
Seemingly
so.
from the description
So,
that we were
Oh,
given.
seem to match it.
Dude, that's big. Yeah, Oscar will want to talk
Yeah,
to you.
that's why we came in here.
Yeah, fair. Sorry, hang on. And he like turns around and he opens the like he pulls a book and he pushes away the bookcase, revealing a staircase down.
Yeah.
Here. Go right ahead. He's probably doing some research right now, but if you're on a mission for him, go right ahead.
Yeah, let's go.
Good luck.
I'm going down those stairs.
That's all he will hang back.
Yeah. So good to see you again, totally. Like, fellow magic. I imagine you don't really like the Amethyst Academy as much as we do. Like, it's just like fuck them, right?
More concerned with vengeance at this point, possibly.
Yeah, I get that. Maybe Oscar would would like to chime in on that. Maybe he can help you. Oscar doesn't really like the meter.
How much do you know about the current situation around the tower?
Oh, so when the meteor came, right? It like hit the tower, like right through the middle.
I was
if
there.
you remember,
Yes.
yeah. So it hit the library section, and like it's gone, but it isn't. The reports are that part of it is gone, but like a lot of it is just floating in stasis right now, and there's like books and shit just like floating around the tower. The tower's been sealed off, but I mean, we're dying to get in. Like, there's imagine all of the stuff that the academy usually has in there without any of the protective like barriers, and the professors aren't there. They're probably the guards are dead, not even there. Probably, it's just there for the taking.
Gauging by his super excitement of the mundane things, basically, he knows about the tower. He wouldn't know of any of the like deeper secrets within, like what is really going on in like the depths of the tower, or
probably not. Like this guy is focusing on the fact that there's probably like magic relics and whatnot, in which would make sense in a tower.
Yeah,
And
okay.
he's like, we can take that.
Yeah. In that case, Atolo will just keep his facade up and just smile at his excitement, basically.
Yeah, we should talk more about this. But go ahead, like just see Oscar. I'll Tell him I
I
said
should be
hi.
a
You know, we're
model, is what Elodie says as she walks down the stairs.
huh? Oh, sure. Model for
No, I
what?
don't say it in his earshot. It's just like quietly to Nabarlin as we're walking down the stairs. Just like he's too hot to be here. Why is he here?
I'm sorry. We all saw your brother in the last session, okay?
It's that
You
that
guys can't
Drakkenheim
have the
man.
hot. You can't have the hots for my brother.
If you're if
He's
you're
off
not if you're
limits.
not getting if you're
That's
not
not
getting
up for you to
corrupted, you're
decide.
getting hot. That's just how it goes.
There is no in between. It's just
Rude.
it's either husk or it's hot.
All right.
Husk or hot. It's the new game show.
You descend down the stone staircase, and you notice that there is some light down below. And as you reach the lower part of the staircase, you hear a singular voice that calls out and says, "Yeah, come on over. I'm here." And that is where we're going to call it for today.
Next
It's
on
done, but
Dungeons
we
of
did so
Drakkenheim.
good. We did so much.
Next time
I
on
feel like we're
Dungeons of
really getting shit
Dragonheim.
done.
Will the
Oh
team
yeah.
figure out what is happening with Oscar? Will they figure out what is going on in the Queen's Park itself?
Will
And
we have
why
to
is
backtrack?
Marco so attractive?
Did we
What
bring the right
causes-
flower?
We bring the right flower.
Should Elodie not have made that tree cry? Is she the actual hero of this story? Is she royalty? Who knows?
Find us next time, next Sunday, right here.
Same bat channel, same
Jesus
bat, whatever.
fucking Christ. How many creatures will Elodie upset this time?
How many encounters will Elodie unwittingly cause? I'm just trying to rogue, guys. I'm just trying to rogue.
That was interesting. Did not expect to see him here.
Hmm.
Is he in your backstory, or is he just a person?
The thick
That we
plot,
know.
the thick plottins, basically.
Thick
Yes.
plottins.
This would not
Things-
have been a logical location for you, which is why he's here.
Yeah,
Emotional damage, Elodie's special attack. Yes, I love that.
I mean, it's psychic blades, so very fitting.
yeah, it really is.
It's very
emotional
fitting.
damage. It's for sure emotional damage.
Well, I hope everybody's ready to go back into the park. Because once again, Barlin's right on board with the logic, but Player and Barlin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am like 50% sure that we have the wrong flower. Like, we'll have to
Yeah.
go
There is
back.
always. I mean, you guys are Plan D for a reason. There could also just be a completely different tangent that is also interesting, but not a flower down there. You know,
That's true.
to soothe your
That-
minds for a week. You know.
Speaking of soothing the mind for a
magic
week.
items we could
Oh,
have
no.
had.
oh no.
No. It's nothing bad. It's just about the new rule set you mentioned. You were going to have a discussion with each group.
Yes, good. Thank you for reminding me. So I have some potential good news. I
Okay.
have had a look because for those of you that haven't seen that, D&D was basically doing like a big maintenance thing earlier on in the week.
Right, yeah.
And after they were done, it appeared that they had already implemented most, if not all, of the new spells. Which means that right now, if you make a character, or if you look at your own character sheet, you can see that there is a distinction made between the normal spells and the legacy spells. Which for now that
Yeah.
is a great solution, because if you have like an ongoing campaign that's been going for years and you don't want to change
You
anything,
want to be
you
able
don't
to
have
same.
Yeah, but also
use
if you
same
want to,
spells, yeah.
but if you want to use the new rule set, then you can. So
man.
with a couple of my groups, I have a conundrum, because we're going to have to decide at some point what we want to do in terms of rules. Because, well, I mean, we've been playing for a little while right now.
This was our 20th session.
Well, there you go.
Of
Congratulations.
But
Drakkenheim.
we've been playing for about a year.
Including
Well, not
Dragon
this
Raspberry Peak. That's yeah.
That's including
Um,
Raspberry Peak, yeah.
So we're gonna have to make a
As-
choice, and we don't have to do that right now. But it's just something to simmer over for maybe like next week or something. Because I'm not sure if you guys are up to speed on like what the new rules are and new spells and whatnot. In
I
essence,
have not
especially
looked at it.
So spells wise, there's a couple that change. Most spells don't really change. Rules wise, there's a couple of things that do change. And this is a
Yeah.
decision that we're going to have to make. Like, do we want to move to the new rule set? Do we want to stay with the old one? Do we want to perhaps do a mix? Which I wouldn't be in favor of that, but like that is something that we want to discuss. But the
I
good thing
don't
about
mind.
this is that I was wondering how quickly Foundry would be able to implement this,
Mm,
because the rule set being available on the one side doesn't necessarily mean that Foundry can actually handle them.
right. Yeah.
But the good news is the plugin that I use to import from D&D Beyond fully respects new characters. I just
Oh
made
shit.
I just made a level 10 wizard with a different background, different feats, and like everything that's new, and it just imported it like, yep, that's fine. So,
Perfect.
so
That's
yeah,
great.
so especially for new campaigns, I'm probably going to move towards the new rules because I kind of have to at some point.
Is his name
One
by
shots.
chance Marco?
Who?
The
Is
level
the
10
wizard
wizard.
that you made?
Oh no, I called him Newsome Rulesome.
Oh, okay.
Newsome
Aw.
Rulesome.
Cool. It's
Newsome.
literally
What a man.
Newsome Rulesome, because like just like trying it out.
Emotional
But it
damage
imported
again.
everything. Sorry.
Emotional damage.
So this is something that like we don't have to choose right now because we also just come out of a 3-hour session. But let it simmer in your mind, like what we want to do with it. If you need some more clarification and information, of course, I can help you with like what's really going to change. Again, it's not majorly impactful because it is still a play on the 5th edition rules, but there are a couple of things that are going to change. I'd say blanket approach, mostly in your favor. A lot of the rules definitely change in favor of the player, or just
Yeah.
clarify things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
there are a
I
few
was-
things that were nerfed, but those were some broken high level stuff,
Yeah,
like Force Cage.
Yeah. Like I was
That's
just looking
exactly.
at like I was looking at good berries because that's what everyone's preoccupied with. And importantly, they've now made it so it's a bonus action to eat the berry. So
Yes.
there we go.
Nice.
That's
But they
So
fixed
and
great
it's
berries.
Hmm?
The interaction between good berry and the life domain cleric that used to give you 4 HP per berry. They fixed that
Yeah.
one.
oh,
It
so
doesn't
there's
do
a-
that
nothing more.
anymore.
No, that wasn't intended as such, I think. So
Okay.
so it's mostly changes like that. So they're not like a couple of spells have swapped around a
Yeah.
little bit. Like for example, paladins
Exhaustion.
now, like smite is now an actual spell instead of just a feat.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, which it makes sense, and there's a
You're
couple of other
basically doing a
changes.
spell. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a couple of changes like that. There will be a couple of, even if we do switch to the new rule set, there will be a couple of table rules that will come with that, which I will write out at some point, because there are a couple of changes that I'm not going to implement as is. There's one where like the description still is really vague, so I'm like, I'm just going to make it unvague. But for the most
What
part,
exactly?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but there is one spell that quite literally just like the way you read it is like interpretable for like 5 or 6 different ways, and I'm just gonna write it my
Mm,
way.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, but
Oh
but
shit.
it's one spell and it's high level, so it's we're not gonna run into it.
The
Yeah.
the spike growth in the new version is no longer radius; it's straight up sphere. So like it's a giant ball. If I'm reading this right, like so anything that flies through it.
Whoa. Oh,
I
so
think
it could
it's
trip
round
up.
in the sphere. It's still
What?
only on surfaces, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah, but because it's a sphere, it will hit like walls and whatnot. That's why they changed it.
Oh,
because,
gotcha.
yeah,
So it's like it
So
would,
if
like,
you're
go
in a room, it can cover like
walls
a
and stuff.
whole doorway
Yeah.
and that
yeah,
kind of
which
thing.
which
Yeah.
again is a as intended, because you could totally make a creature that has spider climb be like, haha, go fight the walls. That's bullshit. If you use this spell, you do that to impede someone. You should be able to do so. That kind of clarification is what they did with most spells. So in most cases, I'm actually pretty okay with the new rule set.
I mean,
But it
there's
is a
that
perk.
one broken spell with Conjure Minor Elementals, but that's not relevant for this campaign.
No. And then there is a couple new terms and whatnot, which like at some point it'll probably slip in. But like now, like checks are no longer called checks, but they're called a what was it calling it?
Tests.
Like
A
it's a
test?
test, yeah.
The overarching term is a d20 test, and then you still have ability checks, attacks, and saving throws.
Yeah, and another one is you no longer have investigation and perception, but they have renamed it to something which is a little bit more fitting. Which again,
Well, the
Oh.
investigate action. The skill are still investigation and perception.
yeah,
The
fair
action
enough.
that
But
you
like,
take in combat.
Yeah, that if that they
Hmm.
have changed, which again makes sense, but it's still, that has to become part of my system just as well.
Interesting.
But as for like implementing these rules, it's a per party question because I have a couple of groups that have been playing for quite a while and they might not want to change. Maybe they do, but that's up to the players. The technical point, which is what the biggest hurdle for me is, like, can I even implement it? That's covered, so we can.
I don't
And
mind
then
changing. I
Well,
don't mind
I would
learning
opt.
stuff.
I mean, I would opt to leave it all the same since we're in the middle of the campaign, and then yeah,
Because there's
I,
so
I
much exciting stuff for the classes that mostly, especially a lot of exciting stuff at lower levels, which is relevant for this campaign.
I guess that's
Yeah, I
Like,
wouldn't mind changing stuff because I feel like we're gonna, if we played another campaign, we would just go to those rules anyway, so we might as well start getting used to them. And we're like used to playing these characters already, so I think it'll be easier rather than starting at level 1 to be
so what I'd
like,
say, like, I almost never give you guys homework. Actually, I never do, unless you level up. But I'd say for the coming week, have a like. There's great YouTube summary videos that basically, like, in
yeah,
15 minutes cover the basis.
that's what I
Yeah,
was gonna
have a
do.
look at one
Yeah.
of those, and based on that, let's decide like next week or the week after, like what we're gonna do. Like we're not
Okay.
crunched for time or anything because the game runs as it does. But when we want to change, then let's make a decision. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Sounds good.
great.
Yeah.
All
Thank you for
right.
another
I know
wonderful game.
it's late for you friends, so
It
to
is.
bed.
Yeah.
Aye
All right,
aye.
I will see you next week.
All
Bye
See
right,
ya.
now.
bye.
And with that, we end session 20. Now, seemingly moving on to Atolis' backstory. Thank you so much for turning out today. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the new follows, and thank you for all the messages and hanging out today. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you all tomorrow for some whatever game I feel like playing on the normal stream, and then Tuesday we have Satisfactory 1.